Streaming, start recording, and here we go. Got our buddies at Single Track. Mic test.
Yes.
All right, they're
Hello.
good. They can all hear you.
Hello.
Pulling up the chat.
All the way live with Twisted Metal 2.
Hooray.
Yeah,
Definitely been on the Twisted Metal kick lately for sure. It's been fun.
Yeah, and it got me on the PlayStation 1 kick again because I got the machine right here. I got two of them. I got my mod chip one, and I got a 1001 model that is not modded with a crappy laser, but I was able to do the memory card exploit.
That's cool.
So you plug this in and you just put a backup in and it plays.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Alchemist is in the live chat room. What is up? Let's start filling this room. It's midnight. Everybody should be awake on a work night.
Yeah.
No work night. I had to make a big boy executive decision and order that PS2 digital.
You ordered that?
Yeah. I've been dying for it.
You put $200 into that one thing?
No, $99.
Yeah, and you got screwed because you're not going to get the enhanced filters if you don't pay the other $100.
No, that's why I didn't do that.
But don't worry, it's like DRM, Frank.
Yeah, they said you can do it later.
You can do it later,
which I'm not doing. I just want a clean signal.
But guess what?
What?
You have to send it back to an installer just to get that upgrade.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So you're going to have to listen. Just when you get it, just wait till you're ready to get it installed and then decide to do the upgrade. This way you send it in, everything's done.
I don't even think, when is it shipping? Like September or something? It's going to be a little while.
I would cancel it, just get the one with the upgrade. This way you don't have to send it in twice or wait longer to send it in.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, but you understand you just bought a 720p chip right now, right?
Yeah, but I just figured
1080p is unlocked when you pay the extra money.
Really?
Cancel that. Just cancel it and rebuy it.
Yeah.
Cancel it. Rebuy it in like another 2 weeks.
Yeah, because if you think about it, it's only an extra $79.
Yeah, you got. That's why I didn't buy it. I was like, I'm not.
I was waffling
for the PS1 digital. It used to be $100. Now it's $200 with the enhanced filters.
I didn't want to spend that much.
And the PlayStation 2 is $198 with it. So the one for PS1 is more money than the PS2.
But you can't do the PS1 on the PS2 in HD?
It's the same chip, but they send you which one's programmed for what machine.
So if I get the PS2, it could just do the PS2. You can't put in a PS1, yeah.
But there's no solution.
It's the same chip. It's literally the same board that goes in all the machines. It's just programmed
and it's for whatever you order.
It's for the Slim and one of the... Now they have specific model numbers, but yeah, Slim and Fats.
But there's nothing aftermarket like the Zedusa, right? That I could just use for now. Like there's nothing.
Look at this. I'm using the Hyperkin cable. Oh no! This is not the Hyperkin. This is PS5. What's up in the chat?
I have one that I tried when I tested Siphon Filter. Remember when I told you guys I tested out Omega Strain?
Right.
And when I tested it out, I think it was a Hyperkin. I got to go in my order history. I got something just to plug into my Slim, and I was able to get on those servers with those settings that the guys in that Discord, that Siphon Filter Discord had set up. And it was actually funny. I linked up with one of them like through Discord, and we were testing because I was telling him like, hey man, I have a backwards compatible PS3, but like I never tested out because Omega Strain Online just doesn't work on the PS3. And we did a bunch of tests and it just didn't work, which is kind of funny. So it only works on the Slim with Siphon Filter, obviously, and that's almost worth it just alone to play Omega Strain with a good signal.
Cancel it. Because get the shiny edition. Dark. What about Omega Strain?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I'll get that mod just for Omega Strain, to be honest. Like, I'm that big of a and obviously Twisted Metal, like, you know, I mean, we could play Twisted Metal Black on the PlayStation 5, but still, just to have like the console itself and to have all those games on there at any kind of, you know, split second, just switch what you want out and you don't have to worry about all that is very convenient. So yeah, I was looking at that too, just like Frank. I was like, oh man, I didn't do anything. I didn't order.
I waffled
was
for
like-
like hours, and then I was like,
But-
I'll just get the cheap one. But now, the more I think about it, you're right. If I just wait,
You're paying all
When-
that
when
money
do
for
they-
720p. You want 1080p.
When did they put it up? August?
they just put it
They
up.
just put it up a couple days
the
ago.
other
The
day.
$200 one?
It's $179 for the special
Or the-
one.
Oh, okay.
But I was like,
But if you don't buy it within the pre-order period, they're going to charge more money.
right.
Yeah.
That's why I got to wait anyway. Like, I'm not doing
Yeah.
that right now.
I really, if the more you're making me think about it, it's better to just wait and buy the other one because I was
the other
trying to
one.
cheap out. But if I wait
Yeah,
a little
but
bit, I'll
shipping
have
out's
more
going to
money.
cost you double anyway because you're going to have to
It's
send it
gonna-
back.
It's going to cost me more later.
You
And then I
can't-
was like,
They won't let you upgrade it.
right, which
so
is
it's better
ridiculous.
just to buy it upgraded and just be done with it.
Yeah, I'll just wait till later. You're right, because it's not worth it. It's like,
I didn't do it.
yeah, I literally waffled back and forth for like.
These guys are doing it to make more money, which is, they can do whatever they want, but it's kind of bullshit when your other ones were $100.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of $180. A
You
lot
bought
of money
that one. I don't think was these guys. That one. Which one did you buy? N64 digital, or what did you get?
I don't even remember.
Or the Ultra
that,
HDMI?
that one was expensive. That one was like 100 and it might have been 180. It was expensive. That one.
It was probably from these guys then.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was
But these
whatever one
mods
went
used to
back up.
cost like $100. Now they're
Yeah.
almost $200. And they're like,
Yeah,
well,
I
we
didn't-
need to make money too. It's like, okay.
I didn't want to drop the $200. I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling that right now.
Don't do it.
But they trick you. They're like, oh, like you said, like, oh, you got to pre-order it now. So I was like feeling pressured, and then I'm just like, oh,
They're not going to sell out. They got tons of chips
No.
lying around. That's why
They're
they
not
made
gonna
the
sell
chips all the same. They literally just program it and mail it to you.
right.
They're all the same, which is good. You want that. It's
Yeah.
good for modders and installers and stuff like that because they know, okay, they don't have to do anything crazy. It's just whatever they got to do to the board itself, the motherboard of the machine.
So the one that I got is a Kaiko.
Oh, Keiko, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, I got that.
You know what
It was
they
like a-
did, right? If you
What's
go to
that?
their website, you know whose video's on there without permission?
Oh yeah.
This guy's video.
Yeah. Fucking assholes.
So which one is the best one to use for now?
Keiko, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah.
They basically just clone the best ones in the market.
Okay. So maybe
Yeah.
I'll look into that. For now.
And I had those, but I sent those ones back.
Yeah.
I have the Hyper King cable, and it's fine. Literally, if you have that one or the Hyper King cable, you're okay.
Yeah, it looks fine. I mean, I tested Omega Strain on it. It looked good on the Sony. I mean, that game is pretty dark, so it was, once I adjusted the brightness and stuff, it looked pretty good. Because it was still kind of dark, and I think that's just a
I would say stick
problem.
with this maybe until around Christmas time when they put those other ones on sale. Those HDMI digital.
I'd rather wait longer because I really didn't want to spend the money now anyway. So
Well, here's
You're
the thing.
telling me.
I didn't jump on the PS2 one because I would buy it for the Slim, but then I realized you can't put a hard drive in the Slim.
right,
But I just showed you that picture yesterday. People are starting to put SSDs
Yeah.
in their Slims.
and I got all excited.
So
I
I
was
want to
like,
wait and see what happens. And if that comes to fruition, look at the thing for the Saturn. That guy's going to do a second batch because everyone
Yeah.
cloned his thing, the switcher, so you could keep the thing with all the games or use the disk drive. The guy discontinued it, and it's like $200 on AliExpress.
right.
damn.
The clone. And the guy was like, you know what? I'll do another one. I'll do another batch of them. So that's what I got to jump on it. And get
Yeah, it's
one
like if
for
they're
me
in
and this
demand,
guy.
then just make them. You know,
Yeah, I know, but I mean, a lot of these guys don't have a lot of money like that to keep it
that's
going.
true.
Is your Kaiko one silver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're all silver.
I'm gonna add this to my cart for later.
Yeah, it was
just wanna make
$39.99
sure I
or
got
something
it.
like that.
Get the
yeah.
Hyperkin. It's $29.99.
Oh, well, maybe I'd rather
$10
see more.
cheaper.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Those two are the
Hyperkin.
same. The
I
other
can
ones,
find
the
it.
ones with no names, yeah, don't trust that stuff. The
Right.
pound cable, fuck pound. They're all that was some bullshit.
Pounds.
The pound cables that Metal Jesus was peddling, the crappiest
Oh.
cable that you could
Oh
buy.
yeah.
They were the crappiest cables you could buy. Excuse me for burping.
Oh yeah. I see the hyper.
Every time I mention Metal Jesus, I have to burp.
you get sick to your stomach from
The
him.
rules.
Okay, I'm gonna add that one to my cart. Okay. Now that all that housekeeping is out of the way.
We could say hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 502, also known as 50210. Okay. Got the 90s out of the way. Richard, what's up? Richard built his PC tonight. He's having some stuff going on. Hopefully it works. Richard, if you need help, just type it in the chat, and I could speak to you directly instead of typing. Because we're going to be here for quite a while. So you bought, actually, we'll talk about that later, right? Because let's talk about other news before we discuss what you purchased tonight. Frank purchased something that everyone forgot about.
Yeah, I
Appreciate
only
it, dude. Yeah, let me know. All right.
I saw it on sale and I was like, oh, that's pretty cheap, and I just need something to play right now. So.
Ow.
Yep.
All right. What's the news?
Okay. Hang on. So the other day, it was announced that there's going to be a limited edition Spider-Man PS5 coming out September 1st. Luckily, thank the Lord, the plates and controller will be sold separately.
Yeah, I might get the controller, but the plates, I don't think so.
I
The
just want
bottom
the
of the plate's
controller.
black with a spider logo.
Yeah.
You could just get the vinyl cut out of that and stick it on your bottom. But then again, the Slim is supposed to come out by the end of the year.
That's why I don't want the console. I was like, that's a rip.
You know what the best part about this console is? The fucking box that comes in. That's what I really want.
Yeah.
I don't want the machine. I want the box.
You can get it for $200 when they put it up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I definitely want to try to get the controller, but
Yeah,
I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go
Yeah,
for
but the
pre-order
controller
this week.
too. Half of it's black and half of it's the spider colors.
Yeah.
And the buttons are white. Why? The button should be blue.
And I really don't want to pay $80 for a controller this week that I'm not going to get till September when I can't barely even use it.
Is it going up this week?
I think it's supposed to go up this week, like
Oh,
It's
no.
supposed to go up
Friday. Or
Friday.
something.
Friday.
Yeah, I don't. So I'm on the fence. I don't know if I want to do that.
I'm
Maybe
buying the
Amazon?
fucking Slim. Fuck this machine.
Yeah, I'm definitely not buying the consoles. Forget that, and no plates.
Maybe
I'm
Amazon.
not buying
on
the plates
the
either.
controller?
No, Amazon doesn't carry the plates. They'll carry the controller, but not the plates.
No, that's what I'm saying. The controller, yeah.
If the controller's up on Amazon, I'll pre-order, and I can always cancel.
Yeah,
it.
the Wario.
But I don't want to buy it on PlayStation Direct and pay
Listen,
$86.
If they go up and I'm not around, get as many controllers as you can.
Yeah, on Amazon.
I'm going to be busy on Friday.
I'll do the same. I'll do the same.
Can't be hunched over on Amazon.
Honestly, I'll be
around either, but
well, I'll probably be around like editing and stuff because I got to get a bunch of stuff done before the weekend.
Then
so
you both pre-order them and you let me know.
Yeah.
If I'm
you know
around,
what I got? My $3.99 Alita Battle Angel came, and guess what? It's got a sticker on the inside of a freaking package.
Oh no!
Ow!
So was this used? Was it? It was $3.99, brand new. It said, but this sticker is not on the outside; it's on the inside. And it's
what the fuck?
So they like
They put it over our ugly face too.
That didn't happen with Heat, did it?
No.
I've never seen that. You got that from Best Buy?
No, I got this from Amazon.
Oh,
What the fuck? They pulled it out of the bargain bin. They're like, all right, just seal it up.
I've never seen that before.
It looks like you got it at like Quick
Some
Check.
gas
or whatever.
station.
Yeah, the gas station. Stevie Mac, what's up? Did Frank purchase Ernest Goes to Tijuana? No.
No. I wish that was real.
He's gonna get the next Star Trek 4K.
Ernest Goes to
release.
Get robbed.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly. I can't.
He's looking for that Sir Ernest. Hey, Vern.
Oh my god.
It was at Vern's house.
Yeah. Oh god. So yeah, that Spider-Man stuff is gonna come out. So if you're
Now, what was
interested-
it? What was it announced at Comic-Con? Is that what?
Comic-Con.
Okay.
San Diego.
Everyone.
Comic-Con.
So they
Did you
showed footage
see-
of Spider-Man. I mean, look, Spider-Man looks good. I mean, did you guys look at the footage they showed?
No.
Oh, the game is gonna be great. I'm
Yeah.
just stoked about the
It does
game.
look good. I just
Yeah,
want
the
to
game's
say
gonna
I
be
don't want
good. We're
I
not
don't want
saying
people to
it's
be
not.
like, why aren't they talking about the game? You know, it's like, the game looks good. It's just like, man, we're waiting, and we knew this was going to come, but it's weird that they are putting this out again when you know that the Slim is right around the corner, but they know that it's going to sell. They're like, well, it's Spider-Man.
They should have debuted the
fans are
Spider-Man
gonna
Slim. Then everyone would have ran out and bought it.
Oh my god, I would have bought that.
And by
Yeah.
the way, this game comes with the digital code.
Ah!
Not the game, the bundle.
The system, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so did God of War, right? So it's over.
How much
Well,
is
people,
it? Like
people are acting
600?
like this is new. Oh, they didn't put the disc in the box? No buys. It's like, dude, they've been doing this with every PS5.
Yeah, they've been.
The Horizon one, the God of War one.
No buys. Like, shut up. They bought a bundle with God of War. They just don't want to say anything. Like, fuck you. Because that's
course
how they
they
got
did.
a PS5. Because when they had those bundles or with Horizon, it's like that's the only way you could get them for a while. Same thing with Xbox.
Right.
Like my friend was forced to buy the Xbox with the Forza shit because that was the only thing you could get for a while.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, like that's bullshit. It's like they've been doing that forever. Same thing with that. Like they always have
Get
that
those
stuff
likes up.
digital. Yeah, you better.
Well,
smack
everyone's
the-
gonna blow a huge
button.
freaking when the PlayStation Slim comes out because it's digital only, baby. Gotta
No
buy
buys.
that
So they
disc
can-
drive
so
separately.
they're
They're
doing
gonna
that
charge
so
you the
everyone-
same price as it is right now, and you got to buy the disc drive. You know why? Because they want to squeeze those people out.
But they'll give you that digital Spider-Man because they're ready. They're like, look, we want to give this to you digital because we want to get you ready for the next generation.
Oh man, no physical. I just saw that thing today about the
What about if
Yakuza game, like
Yeah.
a Dragon Gaiden.
Yep, it's
but
confirmed.
they confirmed that it's physical in Japan, and all these people are like, "Well, I'm ordering from PlayAsia," and I'm like, "No, you're not, because GameStop won't fucking take it in for a trade-in, you moron."
Yeah, you're stuck with it after you buy it there.
That's why people want physical, because they want to be able to sell it to GameStop.
Yeah, unless you're a fan and you're just not going to get rid of it. Why would you even order that?
game's on the wall, because one day it's going to be worth a lot of money. And when they're worth a lot of money, I will be ready to sell my collection, even though I'm going to keep my collection. Shut up.
It's gonna end up at Goodwill. It's the truth.
Then you meet a girl or a guy, and they'll tell you, honey, get that shit off the wall and throw it away because I want space in the house. And what are you going to do? Oh, that's my collection. Get arrested for domestic dispute and domestic violence. Come on, shut up.
Over Yakuza.
Oh, man.
What a
Why can't I
waste
buy
of
my
time.
NBA 2K25 physical casino edition?
You do realize the current NBA 2K game is $5.99 on Xbox right now?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I saw that
The
because
Series
of the-
X version, not even the Xbox One
Yeah,
version.
I saw that because now their new dashboard it just puts everything in your face from the store. It's like, oh, here's what's new on Game Pass. Here's the top paid games right now is Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4.
And that's on their digital
Black Ops
store,
1,
just so you know that.
digital store. Yeah, literally. Because now
They're
when you
not
scroll
saying
new
on the
dash-
digital store, yeah, the physical's on. The physical sold X amount of copies today.
it
It's
breaks
all
it
digital
down.
sales, baby.
And
Look,
the thing
if
is,
you like
too,
physical stuff, that's cool. But don't go on Twitter and be like, well, it's PlayAsia time. It's like, shut up. Go to Asia then. Fucking move your shit and go to Japan and buy all your games. Because guess what? If you're Eli and you're in Japan, he's not in Japan right now, but he was in Japan last month. He walks in the retro stores, they're getting rid of everything.
Yeah, because people don't hold on.
It's
to
like a
stuff
warehouse
over
full of
there.
retro stuff because they play it and then they get rid of it.
Right.
We're the only idiots that hang on to it. Dude, you're gonna drop dead. Your wife's gonna give all that shit to Goodwill. They're gonna
It's
sell
gonna
it
be a
for
Goodwill.
$1.99 and everyone's gonna buy it and be stupid. So there you go. Enjoy it. Enjoy the games while you have them. Okay? Don't worry about them being on the fucking wall for 15 years.
Enjoy the experience now.
Yes. Anyway. Spider-Man console. Richard with a $2 Canadian super chat. Spider-Man
Thank you.
console. Oh. It's like the Tim Allen.
And they're gonna hit you with that slim right after.
yeah,
I
we all know
can't
that's
wait.
coming.
I can't wait because I want to see every one of these PlayStation guys.
But all of them are they know it's happening.
They
They're
all
not
buy
dumb.
digital. They're
Gonna-
all full of shit. Half of them don't even buy the exclusive games that they fucking bitch about.
Well, if they're saying that's what I'm saying. If they're going like, oh, no buy, it's like you already have stuff digital. You're just acting like you don't. Like
before the PlayStation 5 came out, the PlayStation 4 was up 67% digital. In digital
you're
sales.
telling me none of them are playing
Okay.
anything on the service, like digital as well, because they're signed up for the
I
service.
like to buy my $70 game. Well, yeah, well, I don't want to spend those $70. Who you ain't talking from me, motherfucker.
If you're able to try
By the
something
way, you don't
out
even buy
for...
those games. Your girlfriend's buying for you. So shut the fuck up.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like
Swear to God.
you're saying, like they wouldn't have. It's just it's dumb to think that.
David R, what's up?
It's like something that people don't want to, I guess accept or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, you have these consoles now, and you have those disk drives. So that's it. If you want to be sold separately with one or for one, rather, be my guest.
They
But
know
that just
people aren't
seems-
going to buy that thing.
No.
And that's what they want. They want it. They want to give you the option, but at the same
then
time
not give you
squeeze
the
you
option.
out.
Yeah.
So, but they want to look like the good guy. Yeah, we'll sell you the drive.
Right.
We know you're not going to buy it, but we'll sell you the drive for a month, and then the sales are down. We're just going to pull it. Like everyone's digital
They
now.
always
Sorry,
do
we
that.
tried.
Yeah, we tried. Yeah, and that's why these models right here with the
Nobody
drives
wants
already
to play
in them.
discs, says Jim Ryan.
Well, like we mentioned, the ones with the discs, like right now that we have, they're probably going to be worth more money because they're going to be more rare. Because
They will be more rare.
It's just not going to
Because
be
you know
common.
all the stupid people like the backwards compatible PS3. You have a backwards compatible PS3. It's just buy a PS2, okay? They sell the HDMI adapters. Just buy the stupid thing, okay?
Well, that's
jailbreak
changing.
your
That's
PS2.
changing
Backwards
now.
PS2, PS3 broke, and I can't have it fixed. It costs $300. Throw it away. Throw it away.
You can jailbreak any PS3 and play PS2 games.
Throw it
Come
away.
on.
It's old. It's a piece of junk. You can play those games anywhere else.
I'm thankful I still have mine. But at the same time, if something happened to it, I think I would be just like, done.
Do you say that at Thanksgiving? I'm
The hell are you
I'm
thankful
thankful
for?
with the turkey and the PS3 backwards compatible.
I am thankful.
You and all the pilgrims sit at the table.
I am thankful.
Oh my god.
I am thankful for the $650. So, someone uploaded the HD press conference in full 1080p, the Sony conference.
Yeah, I know.
when they
Digital
announced
Foundry
the
was
price.
freaking creaming their pants over it.
It's crazy how good it looks too, like how it was shot, because all the ones look like potatoes before when it was like
Yeah.
back then. But yeah, I'm happy I have it though, because the backwards compatible PS3 is awesome, but at the same time it's not worth it if it breaks. But I am happy that I have it because
It's all right.
it was.
The video looks like shit on the PS2 games. It's got like this gray like tint when you play PS2 games on it.
Yeah, especially playing Silent Hill 2 on it right
Yeah,
now.
it's got this like gray filter tint type thing when you put any
Well,
PS2 game.
Silent Hill 2 doesn't help because it just looks like that
Yeah.
on top of what the filter is, and then James, his legs are like disappearing and
The
shit.
cat's legs are disappearing.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
the character in the game,
Okay.
his feet or legs will just like randomly like pop in or out sometimes, and it's like little audio bugs will happen. I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm trying, because when I last played it years ago, it was on.
Get the PS2 digital. Do it.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do it right now, but I got the PS3 hooked up, and that's what I'm playing Silent Hill 2 on, because I played Silent Hill 2 years ago on a JTAG 360, and it glitched the fuck out, like game breakingly so. So yeah,
It's time to
We'll see
back
what
up your
happens.
collection. Whatever.
Back up-
When we build your computer, I'm going to put all that stuff on there. So you can put or pretty much play any console you want. Until
Yeah.
you get the physical stuff. The physical HDMI port, not the physical games.
And when you go to the store now, anyways, they don't even have barely any games.
They don't have any
Like,
games. They just got what they had when we were there. They had like 75 copies of Ragnarok because nobody cared about it.
Yeah, that we're the,
All
we
the
saw
other
it
games,
there.
just one copy of like every game.
At Target by me, they're starting to not really have many games anymore. It's like they put a lot of toys in that aisle and like squish the aisle to like
Because
half
they
of
are
what it
getting
was.
ready for the slim PlayStation 5.
Yep, they know it's coming.
well, the Xbox sales have been up too. People are playing COD. So
Xbox sucks, Anthony. Come on. How dare you bring this up on the show?
I know we can't talk about why people are buying Xbox.
Xbox has no games, but they got all
Switch
the old Call of
only.
Duties.
Well, it just shows that people still like to play old stuff on an ecosystem that's friendly with their old shit.
Xbox,
You know?
Microsoft could buy Sony tomorrow, and people would still say Xbox has no games because they're stupid.
Oh my god. They have all their library, but they have no games.
Tencent has no games.
Apparently they do have games.
Apparently,
Yeah.
PlayStation has no games. There's one game coming out.
That's it, yeah. Oh, but Wolverine's coming out tomorrow, and Last of Us 3, and Spider-Man 5.
Factions is still happening.
Wait, what? Which one?
Factions.
Oh, God. Oh, and don't forget Starfield's going to come out on PS5. It's just a timed exclusive.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that one.
Oh, well, you could blame Jim Ryan for screwing everything up.
Oh.
Who called that, by the way, when this guy first took over? I said, this guy's going to screw everything up. 2 years later, who was right?
Did.
Jim.
Good old Jimbo Bobbery.
It's Jim. The
Hey,
savior.
man, Boomhauer, man. I don't know Jim Ryan, man. Who's Jim Ryan?
Boom.
I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway. So
Is that all Sony's got for us this week?
I don't know. Keep going
Well,
with the
yeah,
news.
pretty much. That was it. It was announced that Terminator Resistance Complete Edition is coming to Xbox October 27th. So we will get all the content.
What? So my
And-
PlayStation 5 physical copy means nothing now?
Yeah.
Nothing?
The complete edition. Yours isn't complete.
No!
It means nothing.
You spent all
And
that money for nothing.
If you already have it, there will be an upgrade path for you too. So
No!
I have it on both. Digital. They're going
Should've
to
bought
take your
physical.
games away. Who cares? They're doing me a favor at that point.
yeah, cleaning out
Am I
my
fucking
old
playing
library.
them? Look at Ubisoft. I haven't used the Uplay launcher in like 10 years.
Fucking
They're going
hate
to take
that
your
launcher.
games. Well, let them take them because I wasn't using them anyway.
Well, yeah, it's like
If I want to play
They-
5,000 copies of Assassin's Creed, I'm sure I could fucking find those somewhere. Don't worry.
that's the thing. Like, if you haven't used UPlay in a long enough span that they're gonna delete your account, the games you have
Just
on there
buy
are like
the current
$1
Assassin's Creed. It's
games.
the same as the last 55 of them that are
They're
out
always
there.
on sale. They're literally on sale
yeah.
every week.
If you're worried they're gonna take your Assassin's Creed 3, it's like $5 on these consoles or even on Steam. Like, just rebuy it.
It's not the
It's
principle.
yeah, it
The principle.
sucks. But
Do they really like using Uplay launcher? Really? Is it that like
It's bad. And
it's like they're sneaking inside your house and
You
taking
play
them
and
off the
Origin
shelf?
always
Like,
get
yeah.
hacked by these like Russian guys because I keep getting
Yeah.
emails in Russian.
yeah, they
And they keep
change
changing
stuff.
they change your password, but they change your birthday too. So you can't even
Right.
recover your password.
Yeah, it's
So
not
I
even
haven't
worth
used
it.
either one of those because I'm like, who cares? Like, I lost money on those games, but whatever. I played them 10 years ago and I'm good. I'm not begging
They,
to play them again.
They backpedaled anyway. They said, "Well, if you purchase games, we're not going to delete your account. Like if you've ever purchased a game." So they're
Which
just
is
trying to save
everybody.
face.
Because why would you
Yeah.
have an account?
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
they're,
it-
they're being stupid.
Yeah, Ubisoft Club or whatever. I guess it would have you sign up for that crap, you know? Because I had to do that with Siege. It was like, oh yeah, use your Ubisoft Club account, and it's like connected to their stuff. But it's like, what is that? Like they just added crossplay to Siege. It's like, why did you do that? You know? And again, they use the Ubisoft thing, so they're still using it, but it's for like crossplay now, like your Ubisoft account. But then you're not using the, you know, I guess the actual thing. I don't know. I hate that shit. I hate all that connected shit. I don't like
Me
the
too.
Epic Store. I don't like any of that. I don't have any of that installed. I don't even have
I don't have
Origin
Epic
installed.
Store.
Get it the
Epic
fuck
Store
off my
installed.
computer.
I accidentally bought GTA, Red Dead Redemption 2. I accidentally bought it on CD keys for Epic. I was like,
Ah.
oh shit. So I bought it on Steam. So I
Yeah,
I
that's what I
basically
have.
paid full price for 2 copies of the game.
Yeah, I think we all double dipped on Red Dead, but it's. I mean, Red
Yeah,
Dead
but
2 is a
I
great
didn't
game,
I didn't
but-
mean to buy it on Epic Store on purpose. I bought it by accident.
Yeah,
I thought it said Steam. The Steam key, and it wasn't. I had to go back. Because I don't want that Epic shit on my computer.
No.
yeah.
but
No, I don't. I literally have Steam, and that's it. Keep it to that.
They'll undervolt your computer and they'll blow it all up.
Yep.
All right, what's
So-
the next topic here?
Tomorrow, the Twisted Metal show. Well, today it launched on Peacock.
What? We should watch it
And
right now, right here. I'll put it right in the middle screen here.
Yeah.
Just get us the plug band. I think all 10 episodes are going up, so you can. Binge
Oh
it.
wow.
We can stay up all night, watch them all.
What if
you
we just did that? That'd be so killer if we actually like streamed it and we just went full like heel. We just turned heel on YouTube. We're just like, fuck you guys.
YouTube's just gonna cut the stream like instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they will. They'll find out. They're streaming what? It's like
I'm gonna try to find some time to watch at least the first episode, so we could talk about it next week. I'll try to watch all of it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
I'll try to I'll try to watch it.
Samoa Joey.
Can't wait to see Samoa Joe, but not actually talk a Sweet
Mimosa.
Tooth. Here's someone else.
You know, instead of putting chest hair on Sweet Tooth, they just put dirt on his chest.
Why?
Because Samoa Joe doesn't have chest hair, that's why.
Yeah, he's got the hairy chest and the Twisted Metal Black. I don't know. We'll see though. I'll give it a chance. I'm just really pissed there's no Twisted Metal game. What the fuck, man? I like playing the old shit, but
Stevie Mac says 10 cent will probably buy Ubisoft anyway. Who would want Ubisoft? They're not worth $1.
They're doing really
Assassin's Creed is their
They sell
bread
games
and
for more
butter.
than what the company's worth. On sale.
You know, speaking of them, by the way, they're doing really bad, as we know. We've been talking about for months, but
it's time for them to go.
they canceled the Immortals sequel.
Good.
Because
Nobody
there
wanted
was
that
no
game.
point.
Nobody
Yeah.
wanted it.
They literally canceled. They officially
The
canceled.
only reason
this
why
week.
people bought that game was because that was the only game that was out when the system launched.
Exactly. Yeah, nobody's clamoring
Come
for.
on, dude.
Immortals.
I wanted another one. What the fuck? I'm just kidding.
Hey, they tried something,
Immortals,
but
Phoenix
it didn't
Anthony.
work.
The
Yeah.
Immortals.
Immortals,
I remember
Phoenix Luzzy.
There was that movie in 2011 called Immortals, and it was so fucking boring. I remember seeing that, and I was like, man, every time I hear that game, I think of that movie, even though it
It's
has
a movie
nothing
from
to
the
do with it.
50s or 60s called Immortal Kombat.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding.
Man. Lawsuit? No, I'm just.
No, that was before before Mortal Kombat. Stevie
Ed Boon,
Mac,
what the hell?
nothing
ripped
of
the
value be
name.
lost. That's one company I don't mind 10 cent buying.
I mean,
Yeah.
their anchor is, Assassin's Creed. So at this point, and they took a break from that, and now they're coming back with that this year. So I don't know. I don't know
but
anymore.
Ubisoft has been nothing but copy and cut and paste and
Or sequels.
copy and paste for freaking Assassin's. Do we really need like 59 Assassin's Creed games?
No.
Look, you made the trilogy and move the fuck on. Make different games.
But this one's going back to
Oh,
basics.
but
Barry.
Ezio, but this, but that, but this, potato. It's like, stop.
But it's going back
Nobody
to
cares
basics
anymore.
Potatoes.
They've been going back to business or basics for the last 15 years.
Okay, but what about?
After 3, they were going back to basics, right? And they just still didn't bring Ezio back.
But Perry, what about Watch Dogs?
Oh,
that's over
That's
with.
another franchise they ruined.
Come on, you didn't like Legion? Come on.
No.
How do they make those games, but they won't just make Rayman for like $10? Like, just give me a little Rayman game. They're so
Rayman's a
stupid.
game they should make every few years because it's a kid's game. And
Yeah.
Rabbids, that's fine. But, dude, when you're only making Assassin's Creed and fucking Rainbow Six,
The
it's
crew.
like, come on, guys, enough.
Also, it pisses me off that they've been on Siege since 2015. It's like, dude, can we please just get another Rainbow Six where there's like a co-op or story
You've got-
mode?
how many Assassin's Creed did you get since 2015? When did
a
Siege
lot.
come out? 2015?
2015.
So how many Assassin's Creed, can you figure this out? How many Assassin's Creed game came out since 2015?
Okay, so Syndicate was in 2015. Origins was, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one's coming out this year, so it'll be 5. It'll be 5 this November.
So you got 5 Assassin's Creed games, but you got 1 Rainbow Six game.
Or, I'm sorry, Mirage comes out in October. Okay, this October will be 5 Assassin's Creed. Yes, 5
That's
Assassin's
so
Creed.
bad.
Everybody, stop buying Assassin's Creed.
And the last Rayman was like what, 2015, 2016? They haven't made one of those
I
either.
thought
in
that
like,
was 2015.
It was when
It
the Wii
was,
U was out.
no, that was the first one. Then they made the second one.
Rayman, 2013, 10 years ago. Legends.
Wait, Legends and then Origins.
No, Origins and Legends.
Wow, you're right. It has been 10 years since we got a Rayman game.
Origins is
Wow.
2011.
Don't worry. We
then-
got plenty of Assassin's Creed games.
We haven't got Rayman in 10 years.
Hold on, let me get a tissue real quick. I'm crying that much.
He was
Which
their like
Assassin's
mascot.
Creed might be intriguing, but I don't usually play those games. Yeah, I don't play them either. Where's the new Splinter Cell that's supposed to be coming? You know where
He's
it
still
is? It's up your
in
ass.
Mexico. He's in Mexico learning Spanish still.
That's what Dreadpool's friend said like 10 years ago.
He's still there. They won't let him leave.
That's why I stopped watching the first time.
Oh boy, he's still out there. He just wants to come home. And take the game.
That has to have been the worst fucking rumor in the history of Xbox.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh, he's where XO18 is, and he's learning Spanish.
He's still there.
He's still there.
Please let him come home.
Yeah, Ubisoft fucking shit the bed. The hell with
Yeah.
Ubisoft?
I could care less if they
Ubisoft.
go away. I really could. They ruined everything that I loved from them, so screw them.
It's just like, I don't know, it's just a refusal to expand. It's just like, you don't bring back the good stuff that you used to have, or if you bring it back, it's not as good as it once was. You know what I mean? So,
And they wonder why they're struggling. It's like, dude, like
dude,
nobody
all the
wants these
Tom
games
Clancy
anymore.
games, like, seriously need a rehaul because they used to be so impactful.
You know what they need to just go away? We're done
And
with
why-
this.
And yo, where the fuck? Then this goes to Sony. Where the fuck is SOCOM? Where is it?
We have a lot of things cooking, Anthony. Did you not read
Yes.
my emails that were leaked?
Because, like, thinking of like the
We'd like
Those
to bring
kind of
SOCOM
shooters?
VR, where you can climb the mountains.
yeah,
And you have to use a bow and arrow. There's no guns in the new SOCOM.
no,
SOCOM Primal.
the last SOCOM was SOCOM 4 in 2011. Why? Why has it been?
And that was
like,
a pretty good game, and people shit all over that game.
I remember you liked it when it came out. I remember
Yeah, I
that. I
did.
never played it.
It was good.
At this point, I'd even take another Killzone from Sony. It's been 10
Nah,
years.
don't do that. Killzone's fucked up.
I don't
Hey,
know,
they
man.
gave it a
bad.
decade.
Shadows
It's not
Fall was
good.
very.
Oh, that one was bad, but
Here's
I'm
the
saying,
problem with Killzone. They just don't know where to go with the franchise.
reboot it. Start
They
over.
should. They
No,
should
don't
make a
do that.
fourth one, and just like actually call it 4 because they stopped numbering them. But bring it back to what it was. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. They just need something. They need something different over there. Ubisoft and Sony. But they won't do it.
I think my PlayStation needs some peanut butter. I'm
What?
sick of Rainbow Six Siege, says Alchemist.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah,
That's how you really
SOCOM
feel.
4 was one of those games that was could be used for 3D TV.
Yeah,
Remember
that nobody had, so.
No one
Good
had.
one.
No one had. That.
And
I
by
think
the
it was
way,
that
those
and
games,
Batman,
all
that
first
had
party
that too.
games on PS3 were 720p. A mandate from Sony.
Wow. Great.
Did you not know that? I knew that they announced it. They officially announced that it was mandated. All first party Sony titles were to be 720p. And they did. Uncharted 2 was 720p. All those games are 720.
Even though they portrayed themselves as like the HD console.
Yeah, that's why the PlayStation 3 sucked. Xbox was fucking better. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, the 360 was definitely king.
360 was awesome. But the Wii sold everything out. And then the PS3 caught up at the end. Now the PS3 caught up because they stopped making 360s and they kept making PlayStation 3s. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And they were cheap.
Everyone
And
always
nobody
says,
had
well,
one.
PlayStation 3 caught up at the end. Like, no, they didn't. Xbox stopped making the 360, and PlayStation 3 kept going for another 5 years.
And people had 360 the whole gen, and then at the last minute they discounted the console, and Last of Us came out. So people are like, "Oh, I'll get it for however cheap it was."
It was $199 with 3 games on the last 3 Black Fridays before the PS4 came out.
Yeah,
everyone picked it up because it was the cheapest Blu-ray player at the time, and it came with 3 games.
Yep,
it was a steal. I grabbed a couple of them.
So this is just a sidebar real quick, just to say what we were talking about earlier about Zipper Interactive. So they did the development for SOCOM until they closed in 2012. When they closed, they were working on a SOCOM for PS4 that got canceled and a new first-person shooter that was supposed to be a new IP before Sony shut them down. So I wonder, like, what's going to happen with that now, like who they give it to if they were to ever do that. I just wanted to bring that up because I just saw that here. I was like, I didn't know that they're actually trying to make one for PlayStation 4, and then it got canned. So
we never got Twisted Metal on PS4.
No, it literally skipped a whole
it.
fucking gen. That's
How do you
crazy.
skip a gen of one of your iconic franchises?
That just blows my mind.
Parappa the Rapper they re-released on PS4. They never did anything with it.
No.
And it was great.
It sold a bunch of copies, and they're like, yeah, all right, we don't need to make a new one.
Yeah, what was that about? It did well, and then they were
when
like,
you do that, you're gauging the audience, and they picked up on it, and they all bought it. And they were like, yeah, all right, that's okay. We made our money.
Look what Capcom did. When they re-released Remake on everything finally, they were like, oh, shit. All right, let's try to get that RE2 Remake worked out. It's like you gauge the audience, and then you execute on what the next business strategy is for that release, and RE2 fucking did amazing. So it's like you're supposed to keep your fans interested. Same thing with this. It's like you have a Twisted Metal show. Twisted Metal's, the old one's coming back. Where's the game, man?
That's how stupid they are, though. They just totally missed the opportunity.
Yeah, because we were even saying like, oh, that'd be cool,
Who the fuck's gonna watch a show if there's no game? Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, especially like it's only people like us that know the game from back in the day.
It's only going to be us watching it.
Yeah, it's like all
everyone
the
that owns
fans.
a PS5, they're not going to watch it because there's no Twisted Metal game. You think bringing these old games back is going to make brand new PlayStation owners be like, holy shit!
Yeah,
they're making a show about Twisted Metal, a game I haven't even fucking played yet.
That's why it's so funny, because when you go on Twisted Metal 1 or 2 on the PS5, it has like the ad for the show right there, and I'm like, who would, it's just like,
yeah, they don't like.
You released it a week before the show comes out. You didn't release it the whole month to promote it.
But look how popular.
And by the way, they put the wrong facts up on their website because David Jaffe got mad. He said that it started out as a pizza simulator, and he's like, "That's not fucking true." They sent me a fax saying we should make a pizza game, and I said no.
They even made that game Destruction All Stars. It's literally like
that was their old man Mega Man moment when Capcom, everyone wanted Mega Man back.
Yeah,
and Capcom's like, yeah, we'll put him in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and it was old man Mega Man from the cover of the NES game, and everyone's like, fuck them. They basically just spit into people's faces by doing that.
That's what they're doing now.
Yeah, it's just another thing, but. Like I said, as far as the show, like I'll try to watch it, give it a fair shot. But man, I still like going back and playing these games. It's fun, man. I mean,
I think the show will be okay.
Growing up. Yeah, I mean, it's part of growing up. Like I have that connection with it, and I was even thinking about like putting the CDs, in the CD player again, listening to some of the stuff.
Yeah, just
some of
rip them on MP3 and play them in your iPod, man. Come on.
I have a disc changer down here, though. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like I
just cassette of it.
Yeah, put it in there, get all scratched up, and then you don't have the game anymore. And then you'll be crying. Physical media. Physical media. Cam, my main media is in the chat room.
Shame on me for having an entertainment system.
That's what he said.
It's like he said it in like a millisecond.
It sounds like Boomhauer.
Well, that's what I used to do when I was a kid. I would put them in the CD player,
What are you, crazy?
You gotta load up some Twisted Metal Small Brawl, put in your CD.
That uses the Twisted Metal 2 song from the first level. that uses the same exact song. They just pasted it over.
Well, yeah, it was Single Track that made Jet Moto. Single Track just used their music.
Yeah.
DJ, what's up in the chat?
Small Bro is kind of underrated. It's pretty much like the more.
DJ,
it's like the most.
Hopefully, if things work out, we could get you back over here at some point soon.
What's up, DJ?
What's up, DJ?
Cam was drinking coffee with us. Well, I don't drink coffee.
I was just drinking some before to try to stay awake.
Remember the?
Hey, is that cherry colada and cherry donut real? At Dunkin' Donuts?
Haven't seen it at the menu, but it is. They usually change the menu every month or two, so they might.
I heard there was a cherry Coke donut and cherry Coke colada.
Let me look this up. Is this true? Is this happening?
That's all right. By next month, they'll have the pumpkin spice, and by August,
God.
they always bring it in August. It's always
control.
It's a sin to
from the Negotiator with Samuel L. Jackson. What a great movie. Although it's hard to watch for Kevin Spacey over there.
Oh, it's the UK.
Ah, come on, the UK. You could have gotten me some and brought it back.
It's in the ook.
Dude, I would have tried these. They look so good.
Call King Charles. He watches this show. Tell him to get us these donuts.
Tell him to bring it.
It was cherry-filled donut with cherry cola icing and fizzy cherry cola bottles on top of it.
That sounds like a dream.
It's funny because you'll have that and it probably still won't hurt your teeth because it's like so much less shit over
They had a strawberry cheesecake donut at the same time, too. Wow, we got robbed.
They have pineapple Pepsi at Little Caesars. What?
Yeah, I kind of want to try that, actually. It's
Why
only at Little Caesars. I don't know. Because
from the tap
pineapple on pizza. No, they sell it in like cans.
What the fuck?
Allegedly, I did not go there, but I did see this.
There's not. I don't even think there's any of them around me.
There's one right here.
Close.
We have one, but it's like
when you come to build your computer, come get it. Now you have to build it next week because you got to come get it.
I got to get the pineapple pizza.
Yes, she's confirmed it is in a can.
Oh man,
I gotta try it at some point.
The can.
It's a tall boy of Pepsi pineapple.
It's like
pineapple
the Peeps Pepsi. It's rare.
I'm a Coca-Cola guy. I like both, but I'll drink. Coca-Cola is like a hard liquor, and fucking Pepsi's a soft drink.
It's messed up because I kind of know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, because it's the so Coca-Cola is hard, man.
It is. It's like
the Pepsi. You leave it out for 5 minutes, it's fucking already flat.
Yes. Oh my god, that's so true.
I feel like even when you have a bottle and you I
used to never tell the difference because I was drinking it all the time, but now there's a difference.
There's a huge difference.
There is. When I was a kid,
you put ice in Pepsi, it's good, and then it gets flat, and then you put ice in Coke.
That's so quick,
and you can drink that Coke for I don't know minutes on minutes on minutes on minutes, and it tastes
so
brand new and fresh.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up, Diet Coke versus Diet Pepsi? Diet Coke all the way.
Yeah, Diet Coke.
Diet Pepsi's okay.
I don't mess with DC. I don't like the. You don't
DC. Like the what?
The Diet Coke.
There's no sugar in it.
I don't drink it, but my dad drank it for years. So
my friend is on a Coke Zero kick. He's like, oh man.
Yeah, but Coke Zero leaves a fucking aftertaste after you drink it.
Yeah, it's like waxy or filmy. It's like a weird
stays on my fucking nose all night.
Yeah, it's true. There's like something weird about it.
I mean, we're drinking acid basically. Yeah, it's like we're drinking like poison.
Not regardless. Not if you put ice in it.
Do you want your poison in 3 different forms? You can get it in Zero, you can get it in DC, you can get it in normal.
That's literally when Perry and I were talking about the Whopper, the Spider-Man Whopper. I was like, yeah, they made it with beet juice to be healthy. And we both thought at the same time, like, it's poison anyway. Why are they doing this?
Yeah.
Fucking diet
it's going to give you phlegm.
And they made it in beet juice. And it was falling apart in my mouth. And it tastes like shit. It tastes like beet.
That's disgusting.
It's like I poured fucking like beet juice all over the burger and then fucking ate it.
No. Oh.
And then I was like, I gotta get a regular Whopper just to make sure they didn't fuck up the Whopper, and it was fine. But that Spider-Man thing was disgusting.
We're eating poison anyway.
They didn't give me the cup of the fry thing. They just gave me the stupid burger.
No.
They gave me the regular Burger King cup and fries. I ordered the Spider-Man shit. and I didn't get that.
I'm a cherry Coke person.
DoorDash it. Whoa, my display's back. Okay, did you update the BIOS? Is that why it did that? Or did you not get that far yet? Right now. You better have video recorded that so I could share it on this channel and make money.
Make money off your misfortune. Or I guess it's fortune now.
Pineapple Pepsi. Ugh.
Come on, you'd try it, wouldn't you? It's not like you're going to go out and drink it every day.
Oh, Dreadpool. You should put a sticker on the can and give it to your friend.
Oh, like cover it as regular Pepsi?
They're like, yeah, I got you a Pepsi.
Oh, that'd be so disgusting.
He knows who I'm talking about. I'm just joking around. No, I just turned it on after some time and it worked.
What?
Except the boot was failure detected.
What the fuck?
Why is he evil now?
He's screaming.
No.
It worked. Well, go into the BIOS and update it, and hopefully that won't happen again. Okay, I'm in the BIOS. Fucking. Just follow the video, or follow whatever you're following, and update the BIOS. And remember, it's going to act weird after you hit the update button. It's going to act weird for like 10 minutes. But then you'll be okay. Just hang in there.
Are you going to install Ubuntu, or...
Don't fuck with him like that, because then he's...
I'm kidding. Do not ever do that.
Don't ever do that.
No. Don't let anybody convince you that it's better.
Who beat all over the... Ugh.
Ugh.
Spider-Man. Speaking of Spider-Man, your buddy Tobey Maguire's coming back, huh? If I could say his name tonight. Good old Toby?
Yeah, thank God.
Tobey Maguire?
Mark Maguire.
We'll see it.
It took 20 years, but they're going to make Spider-Man 4. We can finally get an ending, hopefully.
Yeah, we can see what the hell's up.
It doesn't end on a downer.
I never thought that they would do this, so this is very
I never
exciting.
thought, but as soon as they made that movie a couple of years ago, I was like, that's it. They're doing
And
it.
they mentioned his MJ in there too. Like,
what's his
we're
name?
good.
What's his name? Who's the new guy?
Tom Holland.
He took a fucking break from Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's probably why they're doing it.
They need a Spider-Man, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't want it. He's out.
And Garfield, he's probably going to make another one too. Like, I don't have a problem with them making multiple Spider-Man movies with the different characters.
Especially, well, here's the thing.
That just spells more money for people. And if one sucks, you go back to the other. You don't have to be like, let's reboot it again. Like,
and they were all left open anyway.
You know, Garfield's movie didn't do as good as Tobey's, so let's do another Tobey, and in the meantime, we'll try to fix Garfield's movie. Great.
Yeah. It gives us options.
Oh my God, it fucking made no money. Oh, we gotta hire a whole new guy all over again. We gotta fucking hire all these crazy people and spend all this crazy money.
Every time. Oh, we gotta cancel a sequel because this didn't work out. It's like, this is why you have all this shit left open, because...
Liquor Sandwich, what's up? Yeah, I know.
Jumped to shit.
Paramount announced today they're not making any new IPs for animated movies.
Right.
They're gonna use current IPs, so you know what that means. You're gonna get a lot of Nickelodeon movies. And Ninja Turtles.
Thinking, what do they have that's like...
Power Rangers.
Oh, they can make
Transformers.
They can make another Rugrats movie with that.
They said they're not going to take a chance on new IPs anymore. They're going to go back to the old stuff.
They canceled. They had that Star Trek animated show, and they canceled it.
Good. You didn't like it anyway.
No, not really.
Yeah, some things are just better to not do.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, Richard. You don't want to learn how to code and printer drivers and everything.
People who install
everyone should get off Windows and use Ubuntu and Linux.
Those people are sick.
Yeah, I'll use Ubuntu that some guy made and put it in an ISO file that I'm running off a flash drive, and I'll trust that random guy.
And every time you need to code your own drivers.
I'd rather trust a corporation than some random fucking guy.
Oh, you want to use your 4090? You got to code your own driver for it.
You don't know if you're using Ubuntu and then they're saving your files and this guy's just uploading it to his shit.
That's such a stupid name.
Ubuntu. Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, Bunt cake. And then we say Linux and they say Linux. So what is it?
It's Linux. It's definitely
Linux.
been Linux like my whole life.
You know what I hate? When in the UK they say solder, but we say
Oh,
solder.
yeah.
I hate when these American guys on YouTube try to appease the British guys and be like, I'm going to use a solder. Stop doing that. You're American.
Solder.
You say solder, okay? I hate when people try to do that shit.
Listen, this scenario, okay,
Yeah.
it's scenario A and scenario B. No, it's fucking scenario, okay? I don't care what the fuck, okay?
Scenario.
I don't say scenario. I've never said
Composite
scenario.
cables, not composite.
Oh, composite is the worst.
I say herb. I don't say herb.
Right, but the H is silent for herb. We just say the herb because back in the 90s, they used to call each other herbs.
I mean, I just
Herb's
say
a
herb.
herb. That's what they used to say in the 90s. People would make fun of each other. I call them herbs. That's
Yeah,
why
and,
I say it when I stream, because I'm making fun of that,
yeah,
like, slang. But it's
just
herb.
right. It's herb. It's just funny because in the UK, it's like, obviously herb, like, it's like that. But it's like, yeah, it's just when you're
Well,
it's like
Z in the UK is ZX. It's
What?
like, why is it ZX? It's Z or it's Z or whatever in the UK.
Zed. I've heard Zed, yeah.
Yeah, Z. I'm thinking of ZX Spectrum.
it's like a
It's
show.
ZX
They're like, don't use the Z word.
Yeah, A through Zed.
Yeah. Scenario.
I'm
Scenario.
Peppa Pig, Mummy. Mummy, do you know how to solder?
They're saying soda, like soda. Soda. Grab
Oh,
the soda.
I love that.
We got
Yeah.
people in the United States that call it pop. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, when we went to Ohio, they were like, "What kind of pop?" And we were like,
Yep.
"What?"
That's what they say. Like in the South.
I
it's
want
like
soda, mother.
We're from New York, and
Pop.
we're gonna teach you a lesson.
It's pop. What was it? The rough, yeah, all that stuff on the rough.
The rough.
Shane May says that new TMNT movie looks good, but it feels like the graphics would hurt my eyes. Yeah, I don't know what these people were thinking. Why is
It looked
April
bad,
like a
man.
fat slob that's like hunched over in this?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I saw these
April
trailers.
looks
of
worse
these
than the
movies.
Turtles.
I don't know what look. I don't know what looked worse. That
She looks like a mutant in the fucking movie.
What if they're just like, "Do you want to join us,
She's
April?"
like a
Because you fit
hunchback
right
and
in."
everything. It's like, what the hell's going on with April here?
Oh no.
April on disability? What happened?
She can fit. She can fit.
Well, we better learn to love that. And
So
Barbie,
I
'cause
might
those are the
break my
only two
movie theater
movies.
streak. I might see that one. I've seen them all in the theater, the Turtles.
That's gonna be the last movie for a while, so
I might
enjoy
go
it.
see that when nobody's in the theater, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
I think for that you can probably go to like not a late screening, but like kind of in the eve, because then
The
you can
problem
avoid
is
the
this theater is
kids.
never opening again because they're going to knock everything down over here.
Damn.
They're putting apartments there, which means I'm on borrowed time, buddy.
That might be happening with the very old movie theater that's been an empty
They
lot.
put
for
apartments
years.
here. That's it.
Yeah.
It's going to be
They're
the
doing-
end of the nice little area. Doesn't matter. English language is made up.
Sure.
All this, there's so much slang. It's not even funny.
There is for everything.
Yeah,
How about some knockoff brand
Everything works.
soda?
exactly. Oh, don't get me started with the Dr. Thunder and the Mountain Holler.
Dr.
and
Perky.
the Dr. Perky.
Hannaford. Fred can tell you all about that.
Oh my god.
Why the fuck would you name it Dr. Perky? You know people are going to make fun of that shit.
That's
'Cause
so
it perks
you're
you
asking
up.
for
It's
it.
like sugary and caffeine.
Dr. Prick.
Oh man.
I go to the theaters during the daytime to avoid. But that's the problem. I can't go in the daytime because there's kids watching that movie.
Well, here's the thing.
the
Right
summer,
now,
I don't
it's
want to
the
go
summer.
to the
Yeah.
theater with a bunch of kids in there and get sick.
If you go in the daytime in the fall, you're fine because everyone's back in school. You have a better.
Yeah, but
like,
these
if you-
movies are in the theaters for like 2 weeks, and then they're not on Blu-ray for like 3 months.
Well, that was back in the day. Now they come out pretty quick. To be
Yeah,
honest.
how long did it take for Scream 6 to come out on Blu-ray? It took like 4 months for that movie to come out.
Well, that was a random.
Yeah.
That was kind of a more rare case. 'cause
It
I
was
feel like a lot of
Paramount,
them-
and that's who's making Ninja Turtles.
I don't know. That trailer. I don't know what looked worse, that or the Exorcist trailer.
I didn't even know they're
Really
making
cool.
another Exorcist.
It's coming out in October.
Ugh.
And it's our buddy David Gordon Green who did the Halloween films, and now it's a requel.
Oh,
And they're
come
bringing back the
on.
mom. They're bringing back the mom from the first one. She's all old. She looks like dust, and she's like, "Oh, I've done this before.
Yeah, well,
I've seen this before."
hopefully it's the last time you do it.
I'm just saying, every single Exorcist sequel fucking sucks after that, or prequel. I like 3, but like 2 is bad, and all the prequels are like, you're never gonna beat that first one. That's some bullshit. Oh, nice! You got
That
the
was
steel.
I didn't get steel
I
book.
got-
This is a slipcover.
Walmart has an exclusive steal of that, man.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
yeah.
Does it look cool?
It actually does look fucking cool. I gotta get it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks for
That's
charging my
weird.
card without telling me, dumbasses. They told me
What's
this
up?
thing was going to be delivered August 8th. It got delivered yesterday, which means they took the money.
And they didn't tell
When
you.
I had the money ready for August. Not today. Anyway.
I hate that.
Well, I ripped the whole thing. And then the Turtles from 2014 or 2013. That was on the complete series was on sale for $20. So I ordered that. I only saw a little bit of that. I didn't see the whole thing. And then they put not the uncut version on this thing for the movie Turtles Forever, which is a pretty shitty movie if you ask me. So I ordered from the UK version, which is the widescreen uncut version of Turtles Forever. So that should be coming in a couple of days.
Did you see they're going to air the original Turtles on Nickelodeon again?
Yes, Nickelodeon got the rights.
Which is awesome.
I think it talked about
for
The
kids.
90s one?
The 80s one.
Yeah, like the original
The
one.
original ones.
Which is amazing. For kids who still watch cable, that's cool. And I guess it'll be on Paramount Plus.
It'll be on the streaming service.
Yeah. So that is pretty cool.
But we already got them. We're good.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Take questions from the chat.
Might as well
Yes.
start now.
That's already. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's already 1 o'clock in the morning.
104. Yeah, here, let me send you. I'm gonna send the steel to you guys in the chat. I think it looks cool. I actually might fucking order it because seeing Perry have it, it reminded me that I should probably order it. I missed out on the Exorcist shit. I might as well get this.
Yeah, I'd like to see what it looks like.
It's honestly, dude, for 20, like I think it's worth it.
Let me see here.
I just have to ship it probably. I don't think anyone around me has it. no.
Oh. That is really nice.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty
no
cool.
stores have it, but
Can I actually even order it on here? Does it let me or no?
wow, that is really nice. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it again, but that is pretty cool.
Oh, it's out of stock. Of course it's out of stock.
Oh,
Of course it is. Of course. When I could have got it and I just didn't. So there you go. Well, I guess I lucked out on that, or I not lucked out. I lost out on that and Exorcist.
that sucks.
38. Now it's 38.50 on fucking eBay. There it is. There's the scalpers.
They're already
Damn.
selling it.
Yep. Already reselling it. Fuckers, man. Damn. Yeah, well, that's what I get for not you got to pre-order all this horror shit, man. It's just so annoying.
I didn't pre-order the Friday the 13th because I'm not like a huge fan of that movie, but I'm still on the fence if it's not sold out. Because I ordered Freaks and I ordered the other one. I can't think of it. What's the other one? Oh, Scream. The Scream 3. Yeah.
Because you have the first 2 steelbooks, right?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
getting all those.
Yeah, a lot of them have been selling out the first 2 steelbooks.
Yeah, I don't
or
know.
Amazon
if,
doesn't have them anymore, so like it's good that we got them when.
Yeah, Scream.
Yeah.
I like to rewatch, so I definitely want to have those.
And dude,
but-
that Scream 6 steelbook is actually awesome with him in the train.
yeah,
That's really fucking cool.
I'm just slowly filling them in on my shelf, like
Yeah.
the steelbooks.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna do a video that kind of shows all my steelbooks because I just have so many and I like to show them off in the video. That'd be cool. Just because it's a very like unique part of my collection, so I'll probably take out all the blue steels and then all the 4Ks that I have. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to have to rebuy a lot of the shit. But I know with horror, it's so hard not to. So it's like, director of New Exorcist said, "Don't worry, it's not an Easter egg nostalgia movie like the Halloween trilogy." Sure, pal. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. See, the problem is Exorcist is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where the first one is the best one, and it's some of the best horror films of all time. And with The Exorcist now, it's just like, how many times have we seen a possessed chick? A million times. Like, how many times have we seen...
There's a lot of possessed people over here.
Yeah. It's like, it's been done so many times because it's ripping off the first Exorcist film. And nothing's going to be shocking or as shocking as it was back then. Everything's been done. So, the Pope's Exorcist, what was the other? Last Exorcism, fucking Devil Inside, The Nun, Annabelle, Conjure, like all this paranormal
Devil
stuff. Then you got Devil with the elevator shit.
All the
I
actually got
or
scared
ghost
from that
stuff.
movie. Because when the guy's looking at the security camera, he sees the image of the devil. I was like, man, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's how Exorcist is. Where when you watch it, there's like flashes of, crazy imagery that you can miss in like a few seconds.
They're making The Nun too, I heard. Are they going to put the ending in the actual movie, or are you going to have to go to the website again?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Taken down.
All between paranormal and possession movies, I think we're all kind of like, we've seen it all. And the one thing that Exorcist did so well was that no one saw anything like that. When my dad saw that in the theater back in the day, he said he was coming home and he kept looking behind him because he thought Reagan was like standing in the darkness. That it really affected people in the 70s. But nowadays, Exorcist still holds up in my opinion. But I don't think that the movies
people were afraid to leave the windows open.
Oh yeah,
because that's how it got in.
Yeah, yeah.
They just leave the window open and just like keep the camera there to let you know.
Right.
That's how it got in.
Now, Perry, the catch in this movie is that it's two girls. They both get together and they wander off. They go missing and they come back with the possession. So it's like, I don't know.
So
man.
Did they get kidnapped in voodoo and all that?
We don't know.
The witch
and
from
Linda
Blair.
Linda Blair is in there too. They didn't show her in the trailer, but she's gonna show up.
Okay.
They're trying to do that Halloween thing, and I don't know, guys. I'm not sold on it. It's pretty. It looks pretty generic when it comes to like everything you see. Like when you see it, the only thing that I'll give it is that I did like the music. They have the old like theme kind of come back in the trailer. That sounds good, and some of the poster imagery looks good. But in terms of like the actual trailer that I saw in the theater, I wasn't expecting to see that trailer, by the way, because I knew it came out, but I was in the theater and I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is not good. But yeah, I don't know.
I forgot to tell you guys, 2 weeks ago, some guy messaged the store. It was like 4:13. The guy messaged the store. Hello, I'm outside the store. I'd like to make an appointment for 4:15. It's like,
in 2 minutes.
Bro, I'm in bed. You not see that the lights are off in the store? Nobody's in there?
Give you 2 minutes.
Why do people think I sleep at the store? Like, why do they think that I live at the store?
You live upstairs, don't you know?
Yeah, the roof.
Yeah.
The roof.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. The roof. It's a fucking roof. Not a rough.
It's a rough roof.
Yeah. Rough.
The roof. Roof.
Fiddler on the roof.
Fiddler on the roof.
The class lands on the roof.
I don't know.
Oh man. Yeah, I think. Well, here's the thing: you can see Exorcist, whatever it's called, Believer, and then, or you could see Saw 10 in theaters this
You know
October.
what, man? Fuck Saw. Fuck that guy. Fuck the movies. Fuck the
But
directors.
Tobin
Fuck
Bell's
everybody.
back, Perry. He's back. You have to.
Yeah, when
see.
he's not cutting his own fucking penis off and his head off and sticking it in his ears and his fucking fingers. They shouldn't have killed him off in the first place because now they have to go in between 1 and 2 and try to make that make sense. Now they're trying to stick people from like 5 and 6 in this movie.
Yeah, they should. That didn't happen.
But it's like you don't even know if they're suspects until you watch those films.
No.
So now you're supposed to watch this in chronological order, and then when they're trying to do the whodunit in 5 and 6, and be like, "Oh, it was the guy the whole time," but it's like, yeah, but I knew that because I just watched the in between movie.
And guess what, Perry? This takes place between 1 and 2.
1 and 2, I know that.
So it's
but
like
they're sticking people from 5 and 6 in 1 and 2.
Yeah,
in between
so
1 and 2.
So that's the thing. So they're trying to constantly go back to this because again they try
Saw Zero and put Danny Glover. Make that a whole movie about Danny Glover. No, they're not going to do that, right? Because he's a better actor than Tobin Bell.
Well, the one thing that I don't understand
what the greatest thing was in 24 when Jack Bauer killed Tobin Bell in season 6. You're not going to really do this, right?
At least he didn't come back in the show, once they killed Tobin Bell. Well, that'd be so funny if they just kept bringing him back in that show. It's like, dude, come on. Well, that's the thing, too. Like, they always go back and do the shit that wasn't there before so they could be like, all right, we can come back to this. Because they stopped Saw for a while, and then they did that shitty Spiral movie. They did
Spiral to fool people, and they're like, oh my god, everyone saw Spiral, Saw 10. It's like, no, everyone saw Spiral because they thought it was a movie called Spiral.
And it was bad.
If you put Saw 9 on that, nobody would go out and fucking see that movie, and they knew that.
That's why I didn't make the money
they're doing 10 with the fucking lighting tubes that coming out of the guy's eyeballs. It's ridiculous.
Because technically the last, Saw
Don't see this movie. It's like Assassin's Creed. Like, they're just going to make a million more of these things. Don't do it.
The last Saw movie
I only saw the first two, and I was like, the two of them complemented each other beautifully.
Yes.
When I saw the trailer with the fat guy, he's going to get cut in half, and then they throw oil on him before he gets cut off. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm not watching it. Like, you're adding insult to injury at this point.
Well, that was that era, of the torture era of movies that people like to see. So between that and Hostel, hey man, that's just the time that we were in. People were like, "Yeah, I want to see Hostel and Saw and all these torture movies." That's all that was coming out back then, and horror.
Yeah, because everyone's kind of a fucking nut today. That's why.
Yeah, people were getting pissed off in the early 2000s. But I think that's the thing too. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of those movies, again, Saw 1. They didn't know
are we
going
to get Paranormal Activity again?
Well, oh, come on, man. There's always wanted to be made in the paranormal genre. They're like, we can go back and get this found footage shit. That's another thing.
We need Blair Witch Zero. I want to see what happened before they went camping.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need to see even that.
I like how in the new Blair Witch from a few years ago, they're like, come see the movie. We're actually going to show the witch.
Yeah, it's like, dude, come on.
It's like, that's not the point. That
you want to see me
point.
fly a drone, Perry, in the woods? It's like, I don't care. Like, you're not gonna. I remember seeing that in the theater.
The whole point of that movie was you didn't see the witch, and it was that's what made it scary, especially at
it was psychological.
When the camera fucking falls on the floor, and then you see someone walking and you hear noises, and the camera cuts. That's the scariest shit.
Yeah, you see their friend facing the corner because they said the same thing in the beginning, is that she makes people stare into the corner so they don't feel the eyes watching her or whatever. It's scary. And you don't see it, and that's what's cool is like you hear what people say, and you're kind of making it up in your head, like, oh, what does it look like? That's what I like about Texas Chainsaw too. You don't see everything. You don't see him chopping up limbs here, and like that's not what it's about. It's about like the family and like the small little glimpses of things that you see that creeped you out, that make it feel like so like real. And yeah, they failed that completely. And then something like Saw, it's like. They oversaturate it. Same thing with Paranormal Activity. Oversaturate it. It's just like you said, Assassin's Creed.
How many times you got to see a guy put his hand in a toilet bowl with fucking dicks and hypodermic needles to go grab a key? You know what I mean? This is just stupid shit.
Yeah, it's just they keep trying to. And then remember,
the key is on the bottom. Good luck.
What was the one that you had the
stupid
bowl of dicks?
You had the one with the oh my god, what was the one? There's a lot with like they would have like they would have the I forget
Dr.
what
Gordon
it was.
cuts his fucking leg off. Everyone that saw that thing, like, oh, I'll go get help. You know, everyone's laughing at that part. No one was like, oh my god, this is serious. And then you find out he cut his leg off, but he's behind some of it. It's like, well, I'm a doctor, so I know how to heal my leg. Get the fuck out of here with that. That shoehorn bullshit.
On.
If he was in on it, he would have had the key. Anthony, that's like if I said, we'll build your computer, Anthony, but on stream, I'm going to cut my arm off just to make the viewer scared. Yeah, well, that's cool. Get out of here. That's so stupid, man.
Can heal my leg.
That's so dumb.
Well, that's the thing too. I always wonder like when there's going to be an end to these, but again,
there won't be until the guy actually drops dead in real life.
Yeah, they'll just keep setting.
And they'll reboot it, and they'll get Ashton Kutcher to play fucking Jigsaw, and when he's an old fuck.
Well, technically, the last film that was called Saw was 3D, but it's Saw 10, but they don't count Jigsaw and Spiral, so it's like, or they count it, but it's like, you know, I don't know. They don't really. They just don't go into like.
What they're gonna do is when they come out in the box set, they're just gonna rename it Saw 9. 8 and 9.
Just stupid.
Or, you know, it is stupid. It's dumb.
Because this is a prequel to Jigsaw, technically. So Jigsaw is like more current than what we're about to see. So they're just trying to go back to add another story. It's just like, come on.
How many stories can you add? They're gonna run out of space. What is this? A Simpsons?
It's not that deep.
It's still 1985 and fucking.
Yeah, it's not that deep of a franchise. You know what I mean? To explore. Like I never.
They're not even a boogeyman. It's just some old fucking guy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. And I remember when I was a kid, like the marketing was cool. You know, like growing up seeing the commercial, you saw the puppet. You know, it was like creepy.
What was cool with one of them? They put he took over YouTube. So when you went to YouTube.com. Jigsaw would be like, "You are on YouTube." That was cool.
Yeah,
that was a cool partnership.
Yeah.
But then they made 500 fucking movies. It's like nobody cares, man. This is all stupid.
Yeah, what Alchemist said. Yeah.
I already got a bunch of footage of Tobin Bell just in case. Yeah, he's like Darth Vader over there.
Jimmy Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Jimmy Earl Jones. What?
Jimmy John Jones.
Oh yeah, Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah, you're right. Donnie Wahlberg did play a big role in Saw. He held that series together in the middle.
How is it the 10th film that takes place in between 1 and 2?
Isn't it 1.5?
You know how confused people are gonna fucking be?
I'm already confused. I was like, wait, they're counting it? They're not
Saw,
counting it?
Saw 1 through 6, Saw 3D, Saw 10, and they're not gonna know the other 2 movies are even.
Because Spiral is a prequel too. So it's like if Spiral's a prequel, and then Jigsaw's a sequel, and Saw 10's a prequel. So it's like
Just
they keep
kill
going
it.
forward. They keep
Kill
going
it.
literally
Reboot
forward and backwards, forward and backwards. They literally keep jumping between.
It's like Resident Evil. Like they fucked up the storyline so bad they have to reboot it.
But at least that you're playing a game that's like somewhat fun. But like
Breaking news: everyone in that movie fucking dies at the end because you already know the guy lives.
Just like, you know, in Death Island, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, they're going to survive. So when they're in danger, you're like, yeah. I know how they get out of this one.
They put that lie out there that one of them died. And I think they did that to sell copies.
I think that was, well, I don't even think that was them. I just think it was the fans that we always make fun of that put shit out there. They make their own headcanon and they think that it's right.
I thought Capcom put that shit out there.
No, they didn't say that at all. At least in any actual press release, but I don't know. Again, this is the shit that people like to say online that, like, you know, they just want to make up scenarios, but, you know, it's all good. But yeah, I don't want to play a game.
You have to cut your penis off.
Whatever happened to the Saw game?
There you go play the Saw game. Saw 10, Saw Xbox.
Saw.
The Saw game got friggin' AIDS and died.
Oh, man.
That's literally the first mission, I think, in the second game. You got to stick your hand in a toilet full of hypodermic needles.
Why did they make a game of that?
They made 2 of them.
Why?
Konami published it, actually.
Yeah. Oh, well, I want Saw remake. Code Veronica.
Can they have a Kinect version?
Zombie Studios put
They
it
go
out.
for a lot of money though right now. Those Saw games, they go for about $60 a piece.
Damn.
I want Saw in VR so I could be tortured. And
I still can't believe Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson were in a spiral out of all the franchises they could appear in. I heard that Chris Rock wrote that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and that film, The Collector, was supposed to be a prequel to Saw, but it originally started out as that, and then they switched it. They like changed it.
Good.
It was originally called The Midnight Man, and then they like changed it to its own thing. It was actually a pretty good movie. But yeah, we didn't need another. We didn't need another thing
to the shitty universe.
Yes. It's just it kind of stemmed from the origins of it, but it's not like
it's like Tears from the Sun was supposed to be Die Hard 4.
Exactly. Yep. It just became its own thing.
Yeah, that's good.
So
that's not tied to shit.
Yeah, because it was originally going to just be an origin story for Jigsaw, which we didn't need. We could just see a collector.
I'll go get help. He's hopping out of there. And then this guy just gets up. The key was in the tub, you fucking idiot. I do like in 2, though, that you see the guy from the first one dead on the floor. Because he just ends up in that room at the end.
Yeah.
And then he gets trapped, and there you go. But they ended up killing him off, too. They had the fucking ice things, kill him, right?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... I think a lot of that stuff just got fucking...
Donnie Wahlberg should have been the one to take him down.
He was actually pretty decent in that movie, but he was just trying to work against a crappy script, basically.
I don't know. All right, what other news do you have?
Let's see here. Oh, the greatest game of all time was announced this week. DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing. We could play as Shrek. And Puss in Boots and all the DreamWorks guys. I'm definitely buying that game.
Well, it went up for pre-order yesterday on Amazon.
Oh no. How much is it?
I think it's $39.99. I don't know.
Oh, I'll look for it later. I'll probably buy it digital, or I'll try it first, and then if it's good, I'll buy it.
No, I'm just going to get it digital.
Well, we always get scammed on...
no, we get scammed on fucking Nickelodeon Kart Racer.
Yeah, this actually looks good. And there hasn't been a Shrek game.
The DreamWorks Kart Racer was out on the other systems back in the day. And they were good.
Yeah, and I remember Shrek had one too. Like a Shrek racing game.
That was DreamWorks Kart Racer.
Oh, okay. Then I probably played it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is coming out. So that's going to be good. I don't know if it has a release date. I didn't see, but...
It's up for pre-order.
It says
check it out. Go to Amazon. Tell us.
Yeah, let me check. I think it's
putting false information out there on the internet.
DreamWorks Kart. Let's see. Oh, I cannot find it. Why can I not find it? Hang on, everyone. Oh.
It's...
Why? The Wii one is coming up.
Wario posted it. Go to Twitter.
Yeah, let me look.
Just click on his thing and go down his timeline. Oh, you know what? It might have been Amazon or Best Buy. I don't remember.
Yeah, he definitely did post about it. Let me see. I'll check that on there real quick. I'll go to his page. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Oh, here's Wario. 18 terabyte USB hard drive, $249 at Best Buy.
That's too much money.
Yeah, that's a lot. Scroll. I definitely did see it, you're right. Maybe it was Best Buy.
He just posted it this morning.
I know,
Let's go down his timeline.
I'm at 11 hours ago.
Too much for 18. See? Dreadpool agrees.
Yeah, that's too much money.
It's way too much money.
I'm almost there.
Mm.
Stupid.
So Abbo's having problems with this game, Anthony.
What's that?
Abbo went on PS3.
Oh, yeah.
Bought 1 and 2.
Right.
Okay? And now the PlayStation 3, the Vita, and the PS5 has locked him out from playing this game.
Twisted Metal 1
and 2.
So,
they're locked out of his account. When he goes to download it on PS3, it says he doesn't even own it. And the download button goes away and it says not available for download. And he tried on the Vita, and PS5 also doesn't let him do. So basically, he broke the functionality by buying it on PS3.
Yeah, so the one thing that happened with me that was similar, but it was right when the service started, so it might have been like a fuck up, or when they put those consoles on there, because Perry reached out to me and was like, hey, like, you know, he's having this problem, what did you do? And I was like, well, I really just like tried to reset a bunch of times, and then I was getting an error code, and I forget what it was, but I kept getting an error when I was trying to get Siphon Filter 1, because at the time they only had Siphon Filter 1, but I bought Siphon Filter on the PS3. And I was like, well, what the hell? Like, why is this an error if I already own it? And so I kept resetting. I restored the licenses, did all that shit over and over again, like the stuff that you normally do. And after a couple hours of trying, I just went back to the thing, and when I clicked download, it actually just took. But it was really weird, right? And then, like what Perry says about the inconsistency of what Sony tells you of what carries over. On the PS3, it was the same thing with Siphon Filter 3. So 1 and 2 and Toy Story both, you know, were technically honored, right? But Siphon Filter 3, even though I owned that, already bought it on PS3, they were trying to charge me $9.99. Now, I
bought this on PS3 years ago, this Twisted Metal 2.
Right.
When it was $5.99 on sale. PlayStation 5 says I don't own it. I have to buy it again for $10.
Right.
They're full of shit.
So that's what I'm saying. It's very inconsistent, and it doesn't make sense. Like, why does it work for some things, and why, you know, why is it giving it problems? It's being selective. And then for me, I own Twisted Metal 1 and 2 on the PS3. Now, I downloaded the first one, fine. And then I even said in the chat, I was like, fuck Sony, because as soon as I saw the PlayStation, you know, little thing, because it says, oh, you know, behind the subscription paywall, I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Really? For Twisted Metal 2? And then I was like, well, can I buy it? You know, can I buy it individually? And then I clicked the 3 dots, and it just said download. And I was like, oh, shit, I can actually just download it without signing up. And that's what I did. So it honored that download from my PS3 purchase history. So why does it work for some people? Why is it punishing Abbo? I don't fucking know. But like Perry said, this shit has to stop. Because they're definitely lying to us and telling us things are being carried over that definitely can't be carried over. And that's like the fact that Abbo's just trying to play Twisted Metal and he can't because you're saving like, you know, a few bucks per game, which I would have done the same thing. And I did do the same thing because that's why I have my slim PS3. When I first got it, even Perry was like, "Oh, you don't want to hack it right away." But I wanted to keep it because I was like, "Well, if I'm gonna try to purchase some of that shit online, you know, or on the PS3 store before they put them up." And that's what I ended up doing. So using that legit console, I was able to do some of this. But now, what am I gonna do? Get punished next time I fucking purchase a PS1 game on there? And God forbid they put it up.
It came up for you that you bought it, but it didn't come up for me.
That's like why. You know, and then why is it locking Abbo out on even the Vita, on even the fucking Vita? Like what?
Because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't care.
It's just Twisted Metal.
For people like me, they want me to watch the TV show and buy this game for $10 again after I already bought it,
or sign up for the subscription, which like you don't.
Which I have, and that's how I was able to play it through the subscription. I'm not buying this again. I already bought it.
Yeah, you got the platinum. You're good now.
But he can't even download it on his PS3.
You can't even get a trophy because he can't even start up the game. Yeah.
Because nobody steals.
You can't take from them.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
so when he goes to the
Take from the
PS3,
Japanese, Anthony.
when he goes to the PS3, it doesn't let him play it at all.
Get the samurai swords out and cut your hands off.
Like when he goes to the PS3, does it let him play anything at all? Any of those PS1 games
It won't let him download Twisted Metal 1 and 2.
on PS3?
On PS3, Vita, and PS5.
And because I wonder if he already had them installed before, what would have happened? Like, let's just say you already
It
have
probably
it. Like,
just would have worked. I don't know, man. He sent me the videos.
because when that happened
work.
with me on Siphon Filter 3, I
Where
went
are you
back.
at,
I double checked. I was like, I know I bought Siphon Filter 3. Like, I know I didn't not buy it, and it didn't honor it. It's the one thing it didn't honor. Yeah, that sucks, man. When Perry told me about that, because I just told him like what I tried was the first day the thing launched, so maybe it was being glitched with me, but I thought they were pulling like a fast one. I was like, really? I can't play my favorite game one of my favorite games, Siphon Filter, because of this fucking error? You know? Like, what the hell is this? That's awesome.
Ah.
Fucking Shrek.
It comes out October 24th.
Plus sent
by
me
the
some
way.
DMs, so I gotta not have them on camera here. I don't know what happened. Currently transferring bootable Windows to a USB. Did you update the BIOS? Before you do that, did you update the BIOS? Go ahead.
You can play as the animals from Madagascar and Boss Baby. So this is going to be the best game ever made.
Good.
Comes out October 24th.
After this,
I'll download it on the Switch.
After this, I'll play the... Yeah, right? That's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
By the way, Oracle of Seasons and Ages is now playable on Nintendo Online.
I didn't even know... I didn't even realize those were coming out. Those are great games. I love those games.
Yeah, they're really cool. I actually still have both of them.
I only have Ages. I never
day.
bought Seasons.
I had the red one for a long time, and then at the shop,
Seasons.
someone traded in Ages.
Yeah, Ages is the one I played when I was a kid, and I loved it. But I'm probably going to check out Seasons now that it's available.
Seasons is like a remake of the red one is like a remake of the first Zelda.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Like you fight the dragon in the first dungeon like in the original. I did not do that. You have to do it.
Yeah, you definitely have to do that.
You have to update the BIOS before you install Windows 11, or else it won't install Windows 11. So go to the website, the Gigabyte website, or if you Google Gigabyte and just Google your motherboard and type in BIOS, and it should take you right to the Gigabyte site with the files. So I go to save and exit. Yeah, you go to in your BIOS, you'll see something about Easy Flash. You'll click on that, and then it'll say after you insert the USB with the file on it, it'll be like, where's the file? And then you click on your USB drive in the Easy Flash menu, and you'll see the file, and you'll select it, and it'll be like validating BIOS, and it'll be like, okay, you can update the BIOS now. But you need a USB stick for that. And again, when you update the BIOS, it'll say complete, and then it'll start like rebooting, turning off, rebooting, turning off. It'll be doing some Frankenstein shit for a few minutes. You give it like 10, 15 minutes, and it will take care of itself. And then you can install Windows 11 with no problem. Then you're good. So everyone tonight, Richard built his computer on his own. Didn't ask me for help. And here we go. He's going to enjoy the master race. All right, so let's talk about, speaking of PC, let's talk about what you bought on PC that everyone forgot about today.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to get it, and then I was like, it's cheap on CD keys. So I got Ratchet and Clank on PC.
Here we go.
Because I've just been not playing a lot of stuff, and I just wanted to grab something on the Steam Deck. And it got Steam Deck verified. So I played. The footage you're going to see is very crappy because I pushed the deck to its limit.
This is Steam Deck footage right here, right?
Yes. I installed it on the SD card, not the internal SSD. So that already, I just wanted to see like how it would run. So that's taking a hit. I put it on 1080p. It was docked, and I put it on medium settings. So when you run this for yourself, if you buy this game, if you just put it in 800p, medium or low settings, it's going to run fine on your Steam Deck. But I crunched this thing to see if it would run on an SD card. So this is literally running off of a micro SD card right now that you're seeing. So the Magic SSD is absolutely bullcrap. I mean, this isn't an optimal way to play it, but it can be done. So I don't know how much. No, I used the Steam Deck itself. Let me see if this is still on sale on CD keys. It was pretty cheap. I think it was like $43.
That's not a bad price
and
for
it's normally
like that.
Yeah, but Nix's has no DRM, so I'll just wait for the upload.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for a trainer too. Fling didn't upload it yet.
It's up to $45, so if you don't want to wait. But yeah, like you said, it's gonna get
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'll wait.
I'll wait till it's cracked, and I'll wait till it's cheaper.
Yeah, I just wanted to get it to play on my Steam Deck.
Kiss my butt.
Yeah, I would not pay $60.
It's full price when it comes out day and date.
Right.
Don't release it 2 years later. But it's full price. Fuck you.
They honestly should have launched it.
Big freaking Jim Ryan over there. Crying, lying, cocksucking, flying, saving Private Ryan, tap dancing, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck you. No one's paying for this shit full price.
They should have launched it at $39.99. That would have been
it should have launched at $29.99.
I don't know.
Not no $40. Are you crazy? Would you pay $40 for a 2-year-old game? I
mean, if I wasn't doing it for just to mess with it, no, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying a majority of people are not going to go out and say, "Oh my god, I just paid $40 for a 2-year-old game that was $70."
Well, yeah, and there's really no reason to double dip if you played it on PlayStation.
This game should have been $29.99 at launch on PC with the CD keys and Green Man Gaming at 25 something or whatever.
Yeah.
End of story. That's how it should have went.
But it plays okay.
If they would release Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, which was a $10 game in its lifetime, if they released that shit tomorrow for $40, would you be like, yeah, I'm going to buy it?
No.
Because they did it with Last of Us, and Anthony was like, I ain't buying that shit.
We all didn't buy it, I don't
think. I don't know. Yeah. Sony has to get with it, man. They are so far behind with all this stuff.
I don't even think there's really a big market for...
I'm getting Dreamcast vibes for PS5.
I don't think there's even much of a market for this game, anymore at this point. I mean, yeah, people want to play it on Steam Deck or whatever.
Flying Ryan, crying Jim Ryan? No, he wrote Frying, flying, crying line, Jim fucking Ryan. Cooks mashed potatoes. Can I speak tonight? Mashed potatoes and beans, Jim Ryan.
He definitely eats beans.
Harry Crumpet Nuts, what's his name?
Oh, yeah, Jim Ryan's Harry Crumpet. I forgot
that you have to do this all over again when you play this game.
And it's it really stutters when you go through the portals, but once you're in the level, it's pretty solid.
Well, that's what they said. That was the magic of the SSD because of the portal jumping.
But it really, you don't really notice it. You notice it, but it's not like you're playing the game. It's like during the cutscene where you, fall through the thing.
I don't know.
So I don't know. But this is not... this is, maxed out. You're definitely not going to play it like this on your Steam Deck. It's going to run way better than this, because I lowered it to the proper settings and it was stable. But this is, hovering, so... Anyway. Yeah, that.
What are you talking about? I need the Asus Rogue Ally to run this game.
People were complaining about that it's not optimized for that yet. People are like, why is it not
it's ROG?
But people were saying,
they even know what that stands for? That's been the name of their motherboards and their lineups and their marketing for years. It's called
Yeah.
Republic of Gamers, not Rogue, like Rogue from X-Men.
No.
Not Rogue, like it's on its own. It's ROG, Republic of Gamers. That's what it stands for, Alchemist. That's been their branding for over 10 years. You know how I know that? Because I got a motherboard that said Republic of Gamers from what? 2010? 2011?
Yeah, that's always been their thing.
But no, it's called the Rogue, because we can't say ROG. It shouldn't even be called, like, people shouldn't even be saying ROG Ally. They should be saying the Ally.
Right. And you're taking your life in your
The
hands with
ROG
that thing.
is just the branding of the item. That's like when I say I watched SmackDown last night, and someone says, "No, it's called WWE SmackDown."
Yeah, technically. I don't know.
I was watching Raw last. No, you were watching WWE Raw.
World Wrestling Entertainment Raw.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's called Republic of Gamers. That's what it stands for. But everyone says the wrong shit, and it's confusing and it's annoying.
And we definitely cannot recommend you purchase one of those because they're not doing too
Hey, you
well
can do
right
whatever
now.
you want, but I ain't buying one. Not for that.
No.
If it was if it was Nvidia or something, yeah, I'd pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, the Steam Deck isn't perfect, but hey, I mean, it's running this game okay. Like, it can do it. It can hold its own, and it's stable. It's not burning up, or the SD cards aren't frying out. So, I think it's a better choice.
Listen, Gabe Newell's not going to sell you shit he's not going to use.
Right. Hopefully, they make a more powerful Steam Deck at some point.
They will. It's, they're going to take their time and make money on this one.
Yeah.
And they'll move over to the next one. Another thing, too, they don't have to rush into it because the longer they wait, the better we get it because we'll get it cheaper and we'll get better parts.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, this one gets the job done.
Why do you think they released the $700 or $600 version of the Ally? And the basic model comes out at the end of the year because they're waiting for those parts to get cheaper.
Right.
So they don't have to charge you a higher price. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. They're just maximizing profit, which makes sense.
That's it.
So.
Oh, you want one? Oh, you can only get the good one right now.
Well, I want it now, so I gotta get the good one.
Yep. Want to kill your SD cards?
I can't believe that this game ran off the SD card and didn't explode, but it did. So, I'm going to move it to the internal drive, obviously, because I'll get way better performance, but it could be done. So, the Magic SSD is debunked.
There's no reason to build a new computer, Anthony. You could just run everything on the SSD. We'll desolder the SSD from the PS5, put it in your old computer, and life will be good.
Yeah.
Your computer will just take off.
It's like a Band-Aid. It's all good.
Yeah. Adhesive strip. Band-Aid's copyrighted. Some clips. All right. Come on.
Let me get through the rest of the stuff here real quick. There's only a couple more things. So we got some Mortal Kombat leaks. We got a list here.
The biggest news of all time.
Yes. Doomslayer.
No. His fucking name is Doom Guy. It's not Doomslayer. Nobody called him Doomslayer.
I copy and pasted this list, so
he was Doom Guy. Okay?
Yes, Doom Guy.
I don't know where this Doomslayer shit came from in recent years, but he's Doom Guy.
I don't know.
He's the evil coach from the Mighty Ducks movie, the first one.
Frank's like, don't shoot the messenger, Bulls. Come on.
Yeah, I just copied and pasted it.
That's why you don't copy and paste.
Well, there's other characters here that are coming too. So, Noob, Cybot, Kano, Serena, Harley Quinn, and Deathstroke are allegedly all coming to Mortal Kombat.
Fuck those guys, man. Give me Freddy and Jason and people. Come on.
Yeah, I don't really care about them, but they're coming, so that's what's happening.
Mortal Kombat 1, huh?
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a pretty
Never
decent
thought in
game.
the 90s that Doom would meet Mortal Kombat. So I'm living through some times here.
Yeah.
Can we please get Street Fighter vs. Mortal Kombat before I check out? That was one we were waiting for years.
I guess it could happen at some point. Anything's possible nowadays.
The 90s was 30 years ago. We've been waiting over 30 years. We still never got that.
Nope. So there you go. That game is shaping up to be pretty decent. Hopefully.
I mean, it'd be nice to get a new MK game. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, but rebooting it, I don't know about that. I don't know if that was a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this whole like, oh, it's one, but it's not, and it's a reboot, but it's not.
Yeah, and then, there was a rumor Scorpion and Sub-Zero were brothers in this game. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
They're just messing everything up.
I'm hearing they're brothers, they're not brothers. I don't know what's going on.
That's what I thought as a kid.
Oh, you thought wrong, man. This guy killed his whole family.
Well,
Definitely not his
I know,
brother.
but like, when I'm a kid, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, you just see the two ninjas, you're like, oh yeah,
And Reptile's a stupid cousin.
yeah.
Kyle. Ugh. We also got some other leaks for the Project Q. It looks like it's a piece of junk. I don't know if you saw the videos and
The
pictures
name
of it,
sucks.
but well, that too. But the actual system looks like garbage. Like
It's just an Android tablet with PlayStation controllers.
and it literally looks like the cheap Amazon tablet you buy with like fins just glued onto it. Like it looks so
I'm
bad.
alright. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, and they're saying it's going to be $199, but I think it's going to cost more than that.
If it's $199 and it's got Android, like they said it has Android on it, maybe I'll check it out. But
yeah, that's not too bad then.
if it's $299, they could go take a walk.
Yeah, there's no way.
And I wouldn't check it out for PlayStation. I would check it out for emulators and stuff.
Yeah, just to see what it could do.
David R's cursing in the chat room. What the hell's going on here?
But yeah, if you look, it was all over my feed. You can see all the videos and pictures of it. I mean, it looks really chintzy to me. It might not be the final design, but it looks pretty, like, crappy. It looks like you could just snap it with a little force, so. But that's pretty much it. Futurama is coming to Fortnite for some reason. If you're into that.
Well, because the new season just started.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah, they are doing that. You're right.
I do like Futurama.
Being canceled for 10 years, they're back. That show was canceled like 5 times already.
Yeah, and then I remember they brought it back with some movies. They made like some movies, and then they brought it back.
Crazy how many like smart people actually work on that show. It's pretty nuts. That show takes a lot to actually get done. People don't realize it. I love Futurama.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It's
well,
not
if you
like,
love it so much, you should buy the Xbox game because that game goes for like $500.
Well, I'm good on that. I don't like it that. I'm not like a. I just grew up watching, Family Guy, Futurama together in the early days of Adult Swim. Was like that was my comedy.
Yeah, I used to watch Futurama when it was on Fox.
Me too. That's
how far I go back. That was before Adult Swim.
Yeah, well, it was easier for me to watch Adult Swim because I would never have Fox on. The Cartoon Network would just be like, it would just be on, and then it would just show this other crap that was just like funny, and then Nick was the one that was like, this is like the Brack Show, this is Space Ghost, this is Harvey Birdman, Attorney Outlaw, like all like the funny shit, and the good days of Adult Swim, that was back. Even back then, it was very different. Now it's like they don't even have half of what they had back then.
I should have kept the show dead, says The Alchemist, or you end up like The Simpsons where it never ends. Yeah,
that's true.
They ended Futurama like 5 times. There's like 5 final episodes for the stupid thing.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that can keep going.
Oh man,
I don't mind that The Simpsons is on. It's kind of comforting in a way, even though it's crappy.
Ever since they got rid of Bart Simpson as the main character, the show sucked. Homer was good for like 2 seasons, and then it's the fucking Homer show. It's been the Homer show for like, what, 29 years, 28 years?
Well, they also like...
Bart Simpson was in like the first 3 seasons as the main character, and then they switched over to Homer.
they try to like flesh out other characters too, which is weird. Like they had a whole episode about like Milhouse's dad. I'm just like, why are you doing this?
Who
Like,
cares about his dad?
that's what I mean. Like, why are they
You're
like?
watching for The Simpsons. You're not watching for Milhouse's dad.
Yeah, like I don't know why they're trying. They're making like they're running out of stuff, so they just do it.
The
I don't
Simpsons
know.
absolutely sucks now, says The Alchemist, and it needs to end. I think it needed to
I
end
haven't
like 20
watched
years
it.
ago. That movie was abysmal.
Yeah, the movie was really disappointing.
It was bad.
We waited all that time, and then like
And they
fell
always
flat.
said that the movie was going to be the final episode.
Yeah,
And then when the movie came out, no, this isn't the final episode. We're going to keep it going.
for another 20 years, it's still on.
Yeah, the movie, what, is 06, 07?
Oh, was it? I thought, yeah, it must have been around
It'll
then.
be almost 20.
I saw that in the theater, and I was just like, oh. I'm just seeing if there's any other news real quick.
When you building the computer, Anthony?
Not sure. I mean, hopefully soon. I mean, like I said, I'm just gonna keep.
September, October, November, December, January,
We'll see what. Yeah, hopefully
February?
we'll see what the.
March,
April, May, June,
April,
July.
May, June, July.
It's gonna keep making it a good
August?
summer, you know.
You better build it before those prices go back up. You're giving a reprieve.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
here we go. This is what we were talking about
The
before.
prices went up. He's in
No.
trouble.
No. Digital made up 77% of all Capcom's Q1 revenues and 86% of their total game sales.
They're lying.
So
You are hateful.
Yeah.
Lie.
You know, I mean, if go on Anthony's channel, Frank, they're gonna curse you out for saying that.
Hey, a Capcom said I
You're
didn't say
lying.
it.
I always buy physical. Well, you're not the fucking percentage of people
You're
that
the-
are buying
you're the-
physical, digital. Or
Hey,
whatever.
you're the 14%.
Yeah.
That's it.
I doubt many people are buying Exoprimal physical when it's on Game Pass. You know.
You know that's the highest rated played game on Game Pass right now. They didn't say
I
just
believe
Game Pass. They just said right now on all consoles. Which, you know, wink wink really is Game Pass because everyone can access it there. Dreadpool says I'm a huge fan of Peggy Bundy in Futurama.
Oh, yeah, she's the best. Katie Seagal.
See, whatever.
Alright, I don't see anything else. Let me just check Wario. I'm doing my rounds here.
Audio.
How do I not have Twitter bookmarked?
Hey, if you keep screaming like that, Anthony, they'll hire you at Sony.
Keep screaming. Was that a scream?
And nothing. He posted a frog t-shirt. That's it.
Who did?
Wario.
Oh.
He's posted a stupid t-shirt.
Well, Xbox, the new dashboard came out. You used it, Anthony. You didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I didn't like it. It's just very odd because it's like you have tile, like little like the games that you've been playing, I guess, and then under that would be what you pin to your like home, I guess. Like, you know how you can pin games to your home? Well, you can't do that anymore. Well, you still can, but like you can't customize your home below that. So it just keeps going down and down. Like you keep scrolling.
Right.
And it just doesn't stop. It's like Game Pass, top games, store, add. And I'm like, I can't customize any of this. Like, what? I can't like eliminate sections. So I just removed my game sections that I pinned because I felt like it was already too much clutter. So like it seems
That's
to be
funny,
okay.
that's what they
but, like,
try not to do with this update is make it clutter, but Microsoft always fucks up with this shit. They always ruin stuff that works.
Yeah, like, and it says, oh, games just added to Game Pass. That's a whole section. Top selling games in Game Pass. That's a whole section. Top selling digital games. That it's like as you scroll, it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to describe. It's not. I just used it today for a little bit. I was just messing around with it, but like, and then at the top they have your gear for your settings, your game library, and like little icons
Library.
at the top.
Library.
Library.
Blueberry,
Sorry,
strawberry,
I'm
library.
fucking. It's almost 2 a.m. But yeah,
Well,
so
it's that guy.
I'm just,
Composite.
it doesn't look very, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's as clutter free as I guess they were aiming for. I just wish I could like move
You know what's
stuff.
funny?
Like,
This thing's been in the alpha ring for like 5 months now. You'd think they would fucking get feedback and actually listen to people.
and I guess it's hitting consoles at different times. I don't know. I think they're rolling it out because a couple of my friends don't even have it either.
Petland
so.
Discount was bought by Tencent.
Please let them bring it back.
Did you get the dashboard, or you didn't turn it on?
No, I haven't. I didn't turn it on. I think everybody got it, but I didn't.
My one buddy who has a Series X, he checked for updates. He's like, "Oh, my thing's updated," but
He needs to actually turn the fucking machine off and then turn it back on. Not this, I hit the button and it turned off shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got it. I didn't mess with Xbox all day. I've been busy being stressed out. So hopefully that changes in a couple days.
I didn't touch anything until I downloaded Ratchet and Clank, and then I was like, all right, check that out.
Good old Ratchet.
Yep.
Any questions in the chat? I don't even scroll down. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is where it gets really choppy. Check out how glitchy this is.
Well,
Look,
that
it's
was
not
the whole
moving.
point. They said that that's why you needed the SSD to get through levels like this.
Yeah, but it's just for like a loading screen. Like once you get through, it works again, and then
He says, I ignore it. Check out Dreadpool's channel. What?
Yeah, I mean, you can ignore a lot of the, you don't have to look at the ads and shit. I just wish it wasn't. I just wish the store stuff was in the store, like where it fucking belongs. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see that shit on my home screen. But that's just me.
Are you sure they didn't invest in what? Stocks?
Oh, by the way, that Techland thing, they're still gonna have full creative control.
Oh, he's talking about
of their
Techland.
IPs.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they did was they I guess they purchased I think they purchased the market share, but they're gonna let that company still make whatever they're making. So I don't know how it works. But we'll find out.
We have to become fucking lawyers now when it comes to games. And I'm really
Yeah,
sick of it because I'm not a lawyer and I don't care about this shit. I just want to play
Me
stuff.
neither.
I have to come on here and talk like the ABK thing. We had to come on here and talk about shit that we don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
And all these other podcasts, they're all full of shit because they act like they know what they're talking about. It's like, bro,
And
you
they're
don't know
just
what you're talking
rereading
about.
it. Yeah.
Well, this means that. That means this. And it's like, no, it doesn't. Shut up.
And it's like the ever ongoing thing of just talking about not knowing what's gonna happen and all that shit. It's like, geez.
You know what's gonna happen? Xbox is gonna win. They're gonna knock out Sony, and that's it. I'm already getting Dreamcast vibes. I said earlier in the show from PlayStation. Look at this game right here. This is a PlayStation 3 game. How long are they going to keep doing this shit on PS5?
And they made 1,000 Ratchet and Clanks on PS3.
You could make fucking 3 more Ratchet and Clanks, and guess what? It's going to get played out. Nobody cares.
Where's fucking SOCOM? Where's Twisted Metal? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. They need variety. They're going to bring back some of their old stuff. If they keep relying on these PlayStation 3 games, no one's going to fucking play this thing anymore. They're going to be the same shit.
There's got to be 15 Ratchet and Clank games because they were on PS2, PS3. There's one on PS4. There's so many of them.
Yeah, there was a lot.
There's tons. It's even I'm kind of sick of it, and I love these games.
That's what I'm saying though. Me watching this, I'm like, I have to play this again.
Yeah, it's a chore to play it.
Even with freaking cheats, it'll be annoying.
Yeah.
Invest in Techland. I thought they bought shares and not owned it. They buy
Yeah,
stocks
that's what
in
I said.
companies. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Well, we said Petland discount, so there you go.
The pets you get are dead.
The guy's doing the wave when he's singing it.
That was so funny. Oh my god. You like unlocked a memory that I had forgotten about.
Petland discount. Bunch of scammers.
I have to go back. The fish are dead.
Pets you get.
Stupid thing. Just see if there's any other crap real quick.
Santa? What'd you say?
See if there's any other crap real quick. Sorry. Oh, they're doing Pokemon cards at McDonald's again.
What?
That's gonna be a nightmare.
What Pikachu Happy Meals are coming back?
I guess it just says they're doing the cards, but I'm sure they're gonna put those boxes back.
Let me pull up our Patreon. What?
Yeah, we got fucking Freaks coming out in October. That's crazy.
Freaks is finally coming out on Blu-ray. Thank God.
Yeah. Criterion.
I like how this thing is telling me I'm not. This thing like didn't save my password and thing anymore. They changed their website. You son of a bitch.
I just saw the PlayStation Plus games for August. They're so bad.
Really?
Dreams is like the big one that they're giving you. The game's been like $5.
Is there any PS1 games they're adding?
No. It's Dreams, Death's Door, and PGA Tour 2K3.
Can you just tell me who my
23
patrons are, you dumb, stupid website? Okay. I want to thank our sponsors over on patreon.com. JBZombie89. We haven't heard from you. Hope everything's good, man. Let us know what's up. Abo, Hockey Fan, and Captain Catch, who we also haven't heard from. Let me know what's up, Captain Catch. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I also want to go to members here. Hold up. Studio. Earn. All right. I want to thank the members of this channel. Quinn Grimm, Abo, RWK88, DJ, Wesson, KMMA, Grayson, Stevie Mac, Carlos Gaming, Richard, David R, It's VB, Jin, Hockey Fan, Nick Noguera, and Liquor Sandwich. I want to thank Nick Noguera again for gifting a lot of these memberships. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
And I want you to check out Back from the Dead's channel, Back from the Dead 1 on YouTube. Dreadpool's channel, he's Dreadpool on YouTube. Check his channel out. Check out Anthony's channel, Let's Talk Resident Evil.
David R says, I thought ABK was RWK.
That's what he wishes.
If it was only that easy. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hang on. I also want to thank the original Next Level Gaming podcast on the YouTube channel, the original Next Level Gaming, with Mike Mullis. He was in here the other day when I was streaming. I was in his chat room the other day when he was podcasting. Just a shout out to him, and definitely check him out. Subscribe over there. I don't know why we're not coming up here. Here we go. So check him out there. Oh, the Ratchet and Clank footage stopped.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. I don't know who else has a channel. Oh yeah, Jesus. I don't know if they're doing the show, if they took a hiatus for a little bit, but check out M3 TV on YouTube. It's Jesus' channel where they cover wrestling. The Rock Solid Wrestle Talk podcast. So check them out there. Who else am I missing? Check out Fred's channel, The Real Bobo Ghost. I actually recorded audio lines for him.
Nice.
Sent those over. Actually, where the hell's RWK? He's sleeping.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping.
Still depressed because he hasn't seen Frank's Frankfurter yet.
How do you know he hasn't seen him?
Well, Richard bitched him out, so I don't think he's coming back for a long time.
Yeah, he got spanked, so he left.
Shout out to Richard for building a computer on his own.
Yeah, congratulations on that. That's amazing.
He didn't ask me. Who got spanked? You spanked RWK.
Yeah,
last
not
week
you.
In this chat room.
He did, not you didn't.
Richard built his own computer. He didn't ask me for help. And he did a great job, so congratulations.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And shout out to everyone that stole my Seamless package and made a stream out of it. Trying to work. Can you believe he did that? I put the package in the chat room for Anthony, and this guy took it and he made his own videos.
Who?
It's VB.
Oh.
He streamed it this morning.
So I don't know.
He took the file and he was like, all right, I'm streaming. I'm kidding. It's okay. I put it in the chat room so you guys could take it and stream it.
I gotta go back and check that out. I didn't see it.
Oh?
Yeah, it's the best version.
You know, I forgot to send it to Carlos.
Oh.
He asked me for the link. I was like, yeah, I'll send you the link in 5 minutes. That was yesterday.
He's still waiting.
He's still waiting. I forgot. Oh, wow. Look at that stuttering. Oh, my God. Look at that.
Yeah, there are some
How do you
parts
release a game like that?
Well, because it's running on an SD card. It's not really going to run like that normally. I played it on here and it was fine, and I'm going to switch it over to the other drive in there. This is like the worst case scenario. I just wanted to see like if it could run. So it could run on PS4, no problem. Because they could bump it down to like 900p and just do it.
Just waiting to put the BIOS update on it. What are you waiting for? Or is your Windows 1 still copying? Yeah, because the Windows 1, it takes a while. Fucking Windows. Well, believe me, Richard, this computer you built is going to be... You see how Windows is still copying that USB? On your computer, it's going to take like 5 minutes. Versus 55 minutes so far that you've been doing this.
It does make a big difference.
It's going to make a huge difference. And Anthony will... he'll agree with you when he builds his.
He'll join us in the sun.
Anthony, we're putting what? 6 SSDs in your computer. We're putting like 4 hard drives. We're going to put 6 SSDs on top of the NVMe's.
You're not even going to have room for a graphics card.
Yeah, it's going to be buried in SSDs.
Dude, you're going to get like a 5,000 watt power supply.
And a 50 series graphics card that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah. It'll be the ultimate. The ultimate.
Oh no, you're going to have to upgrade that card in a year.
You need a 60 series minimum requirement.
Gotta get that thing upgraded.
Well, we're gonna be building your computer with like newer parts too.
Yeah.
So, and the Starfield build, whenever I can do that. The motherboard is actually shipping out in a couple of days. It told me, again, August 18th. Now it's like, oh yeah, they emailed me right before we went live. Yeah, it's coming between July 30th and September 1st. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Hope you got the money. Here it comes.
I
Yeah.
had to switch my cards because I'm like,
Yeah.
I was preparing for the stuff in August.
Right.
But I had to pre-order the board, and thank God I did because Amazon ran out of the board. Resident Evil done the right way where the monsters randomly sound like hunt. Oh, come on, man. Come on. We did updates.
Yeah, that was funny.
I got killed I was getting the Mo disc in the library. And I auto-aimed and I thought I killed the zombie. And I ran in and the fucking guy grabbed me and killed me. And I didn't save.
Oh no.
Because I was big man on campus.
Big man on campus.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what, guys, I'm going to fucking bed.
I still have like flashbacks to when I got you killed. Me and RWK got you killed, even though like
And what?
in I think it was Resident Evil 1, and you didn't save, and there was like a buzzing, and then you didn't pause it, and you got killed in the sewer.
The sewer?
Was it the sewer? You got killed, like you got instant one-hit killed after you were like hours into the game.
Oh, maybe it was RE4 or something.
Was it? I don't remember, but I was just like, no, I felt so bad.
Who cares? It's a game.
Yeah, but still, it was like,
Might have been an OG one if it was like set you back because RE4 has checkpoints, so maybe it was like a.
It was maybe
older
one
one.
or two or something. I don't remember. It was a
Yeah.
long. It was like a year ago, probably.
Laptop is from 2015, 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, you use on a laptop, right? Then to know that's strike one.
How many gigs did he put in?
This is the last time you have to use a laptop like that. Because as Anthony could tell you, Mister, I encoded my Let's Plays on a fucking laptop for 25 hours straight.
Yeah.
And
I would go to school and render stuff, and I would come back home, and it would still be rendering, or things would probably be done rendering by then, and I couldn't do anything on my laptop.
14 hours, 25 hours, whatever it was.
Yeah, it depended on the part.
Cut that down to like fucking 45 minutes with your computer.
Yeah. And it's crazier because even now I can save even more time when I do this next thing. I could do double, triple the work because they could render even faster. Yeah. And it will just be rendering faster anyway because it just can. I mean, obviously, yeah, like I might be doing.
No, I'm telling you,
we'll be doing 4K video, but that might take a little bit longer.
We're
but
going
even
full
then,
bore, man. You're getting 3 of those slots filled with the 2 terabyte. Then you're getting the other slots filled with that SSDs. You're gonna have your disk drive. You're gonna have your radiator. I know it's a radiator, but you're gonna have your radiator.
Radiator.
the chocolate.
Chocolate. Remember I told you, right? When I went to fucking McDonald's one time, I said this on the show before. I don't know if the guy was sick, but I was like, I'll get a number whatever, and I'll get a chocolate shake. And the guy just goes, this is the drive-thru. He goes, we charge extra for the chocolate shake.
Oh yeah, chocolate.
And I was like, I don't care, man. Let's charge me for it.
Bruce Wayne is in there. We charge extra. Okay.
It's like, why does he have to get all close to the mic? I'm just trying to order the drive-thru.
Chocolate shake.
He didn't want to embarrass you. So
And I like how they always
in.
like sound like far away or like muffled, but for
Dude,
that,
over
it's like
here,
you got really
The
close.
fucking volume's at like a 2. And they're like, can I take your order? And you can't even hear it.
Are you ordering from the McDonald's app today? And it's like, no,
Are
I'm
you
not.
using the mobile app today?
Oh.
No, what can I get for you? So they make you wait for that. And then when you go to pay, they take your money. But then when they
You still got to pull around the corner.
they don't have the food. Can you drive around the building 18 times because all the slots are filled up? What is this, a fucking voodoo ritual? I just want to pick up my food. It's called fast food, not fucking slow food. Not fucking old people Donald's where you have to wait all day. What is this shit?
Old people Donald's.
Pull in the spot number fucking 15, please.
Right next to 6 other cars.
And then
We'll bring out your food that's made wrong with the wrong condiments inside of it. You know they have the lady that brings you the food now? She has a fucking pouch that has all the sauces in it.
Yeah. But what's so weird about when you pull up?
Your french fries are still cooking. Could you please pull up to window number fucking 2? And it's like, Mo, well, french fries should be ready. This is fast food.
How do you run out of fries?
If I wanted to wait, I'd go to fucking the deli or Subway or somebody and let them make a sandwich for fucking 10 minutes.
But when you pull up, no matter how many times you're looking in your side view mirror or rear view mirror, they just appear. They scare you every time. They never like.
Well, what I hate is they tell you to pull into the spot diagonally off the line, and then when you're backing out, you have people on the line and you have through traffic.
No, I hate that.
And you have to watch out for that.
You have fucking kids running around the parking lot, and then you got fucking midget people running around the parking lot, and then you got adults running around the fucking parking lot.
I hate it.
It's like you waited for your food, and then you can't get out. So your food's getting colder and colder. Your drink is already fucked because they gave you the drink when you paid.
Yeah, you're right.
The ice is all fucking screwed up in the drink.
The system is just not good.
And it's so they could cheat their own timers. It's like, why do you even have timers then?
Yeah. Like the one closest to me has you pull up right in front of like where you would pull away from the window. There's like a spot like right there. So the door
and then when they give you the wrong
is like right there.
And then when they give you the wrong shit and you tell them, they get all fucking mad and they make you wait at the window. And then it's like they give you your food anyway. Like right then and there.
Like they gave you.
It's like, dude, you screwed up my order. What are you mad at me for? I already paid, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my shit and leave, you know?
Yeah, I asked for 2 Sprites and they gave me 2 large fries and 1 Sprite. I was like, I wanted 2 Sprites. I didn't want 2 things of French fries. And they're like, oh, instead of refunding you, will you just keep the fries? It's like, yeah, okay, I'll keep them. I'll stick them up my ass. Like, what am I going to fucking do? And fries are $4 and change.
Yeah.
I asked for a Sprite that was $2. So they robbed me for $2. It's the pause before he starts yelling at you about the chocolate shake that makes it funny. Yeah, he said that. He said, chocolate shake.
Why does it have to be such a secret, though?
Yeah,
Back from the dead. What's up, man? I promoted your channel.
What's up, man?
Back is here. He's back again from the dead. 1. Liam Neeson over here? Who the fuck is Liam Neeson? That old guy from Star Wars?
You know
Taken, you know?
Taken. The guy's 70 fucking years old running around shooting people.
He's going to get taken next. He's going to be so old he can't defend himself. He's going to be like, oh, shit.
Maybe somebody will find his. Platinum Gaming, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
The chocolate shake, says Richard. The Richard shake. Richard,
oh, fuck this. Just pull out the line.
I did that. You were there.
Yeah.
That's legendary.
Guy,
that visit is legendary.
We were telling him chicken nuggets. 3 cheeseburgers. Like, this guy was just being stupid.
Yeah, and you gave him like 2 chances. You corrected him twice. Like, no, we want chicken nuggets. Okay, so that, and you did the next thing, and then you're just like, Jesus Christ!
It was like marble mouth.
I said, Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah,
and I just drove right off the line.
Yes, and you just flew off. We knew it was going to be wrong.
Yeah,
that's why I said I'm not doing this today. I'm not fucking doing this today.
We definitely would have got
There's 10 people in the car. There's a bunch of food. You know they can't even get the food right when there's one guy.
Yeah.
They must hire the people from the house of Ronald McDonald. When you donate, that's their fucking paycheck you're donating to. Because these guys don't know how to make shit. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but what am I gonna fucking say?
I mean, it's true.
And you tell them, and they're like, yeah, no, that's all right. He's a good employee, and they hang up on you. All right, yeah. He's so fucking great. He screws all the orders up.
I don't even know how the guy messed up. You're like a 10-piece
They
chicken
act
nugget.
like McDonald's acts like it's a
cheeseburger.
state job. You can't fire nobody for nothing.
Yeah.
These guys are stupid. Fire them.
And it's funny too because I remember, like the screen, it just kept going back. It was like someone was throwing darts at the fucking.
Well, I hate when you pull up after the person and their shit's still on the board.
Yeah,
like,
it's
what would
like
you
this
and it's like, well,
yeah.
I can't see the board, so I have to go off my memory here. I'd like 2 chicken sandwiches. Oh, 2 of the meals? No, the sandwiches. Did I say the fucking meals? If I wanted 2 of the meals, I'd say 2 number 7s.
Yeah, they always try to say like, oh, but the
Every time you get fucking nuggets. Oh, so you'd like barbecue sauce, right? No! I don't want barbecue sauce. I'll tell you what I want. That's like saying, oh, you want fries? Or you want ketchup with that? Like, no.
Also, Platinum Gaming, just a side note, you are seeing the Steam Deck version of it right now. That's what's playing.
This is the Steam Deck
This
version.
is the Steam Deck version.
Yeah.
Off of a micro SD card at 1080p medium.
That's so funny. He was asking that, and it's like, boom, there it is. It's already. Frank supplied the footage.
Are you sure you don't want to spend more money? When can you buy clothes at the McDonald's drive-thru?
They have clothes on their website.
They would give you the wrong size underwear.
I wanted to order a Grimace t-shirt, and it was like $15 with like $45 shipping. So I'm not buying that.
What the fuck?
Like literally, it was like $45 to ship me a t-shirt.
Oh, man. That's horrible.
It's like, how is that even possible?
Go to the drive-thru and demand to speak to the Grimace.
Could you imagine? They, like,
where's
bring
the
him
shake,
out?
bitch?
Where's Bertie? I want to talk to Bertie. Where's Ronald? He owes me money.
They're promoting a
Ronald isn't
Hamburglar
here.
today, so he's probably next.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's funny? The people working there probably don't even know who he is.
They weren't even born when he was like popular.
Their parents probably weren't even born when he was popular.
Yeah.
Any fried chicken places? Well, KFC went out of business, so yeah, Popeyes.
Yeah, they're opening a new Popeyes right here.
How's that chicken from Popeyes? Remember that video with all the rats?
The rat chicken, yeah.
And the guy, the delivery driver, says, how's that chicken from Popeyes? And they fired the guy for uploading that video.
The chicken sandwich is really good from Popeyes.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah. I'm not a fan
Didn't
of
somebody
like,
get shot and stabbed over that shit a couple of years
yeah,
ago?
it was a big deal when it first came out. Now it's fine, you know, now they just have it. But yeah, there was they ran out and it was like a big deal. But I mean, I don't know. I think places like that you can find a pretty good chicken sandwich. There's a place over here called PDQ, which is pretty cool. They have some really good like chicken sandwiches, chicken
Peanut
nuggets,
butter
stuff like
barbecue?
that.
Man.
I know, right?
PPQ.
Yeah, it's supposed to be people dedicated to quality.
You know that
That's what
food's
it's
going to
supposed
fucking be
That's
nasty.
really lame.
It is kind of late. Honestly, it's actually pretty good. Because they do make it like, you know, like fresh and shit like that, but like, you know, as fresh as it can be. But I mean, the chicken's actually pretty good. And they got freestyle Coke machines, so any place that has a freestyle Coke
Okay,
machine.
I hit the lottery. I'm getting one of those machines for every room in the house. Okay.
Yeah, you can't beat
That's
it.
best.
You can't beat it. Because you get shit you can't actually get in bottles. Like, you know what I mean? So
And it's so fresh out
Speaking
of
of
that.
bottles,
like a diet cherry, you can do a diet cherry vanilla Coke. You can do like crazy shit like that.
I do cherry high C.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the high C's are good. Powerade in there. They got
You could
they got
do
everything in there.
Cherry Diet Coke, which they used to actually have Diet Cherry Coke. You could do Diet Cherry caffeine-free Diet Coke.
Yep.
You could do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Speaking of diet, Snapple is no longer Diet Snapple. It's called Zero Sugar Snapple.
wow.
Wow.
And they put it in this crappy plastic bottle, and it tastes like shit. It was better in the glass bottles.
Oh yeah, glass bottle all day.
Dude, this tastes like fucking juicy juice. It just tastes like a dollar store fucking iced tea.
Yeah.
Whereas Arnold Palmer, I don't know how he does it from the grave, but his plastic bottles, his iced tea tastes fantastic.
I do like Arnold Palmer.
And they got a diet Arnold Palmer too.
They
In
do.
case you don't want too much sugar to get diabetes.
Diabetes.
Lean Arnold Palmer too.
Diabetes. Arnold Palmer. You know what's funny? When I was playing Genesis, the Arnold Palmer video game is on there. And I made a joke. I was like, Arnold Palmer, the iced tea guy? Oh, man.
That's awesome.
It's such a stupid thing to say, but it's funny. The iced tea guy.
That's awesome.
That's the joke, everybody. You could steal that one.
Freestyle Heinz. Oh, no. Get the blue ketchup and the green ketchup and the red ketchup.
So they used to make, they made like green Heinz ketchup once.
Purple, too.
Yeah,
Purple,
yeah.
Because Jay Leno talked about it, but I was never able to get a bottle of that stuff.
In the early 2000s, they were doing it, too,
Yeah.
when I was a kid. And I remember getting it, and I was like, it just tastes the same. I was like, what the fuck is this?
But it's fun.
Still
But
cool.
it's fun. Yeah. No, it's cool. But like, it was like a big. I remember seeing the Nickelodeon commercials on that. Like they would show them there on Cartoon Network and all that stuff. Good times.
I like how it was built up almost like a compliment. The iced tea guy. Apparently, when he played golf, he would ask that at the stand. He's like, "Can you mix iced tea with lemonade?" And everyone thought the guy was fucking nuts. And it's like the greatest drink ever made.
It is really good.
And his family's making a mint off that now.
There you go, Platinum Gaming. That was probably it. The Shrek stuff.
The Shrek ketchup, purple and green, and O2.
Shrek up? What would you call it? Shrek chup?
Yeah, Shrek Chup.
Hey, Sony, great graphics here. The guy's stuck in time.
Yeah, but that's because that's my fault. I'm running it on that hardware.
Yeah, but they shouldn't release games like this.
Well,
You know, if this was an Xbox game, people are like, you know what I mean?
It's funny because so they kept saying
Sony could get away with making broken games, but Xbox.
Well, they kept saying the thing. Oh, it's the dimensions or whatever, but it's just a mask for a loading screen. That's all it is.
The dimensions are Mark Cerny's ass.
Well, like when he's falling right here,
He's falling through his ass cheeks.
It's just a loading screen. It's just a cleverly disguised loading screen to make you feel like there's no loading
so
screen.
they're ripping off Capcom from '96. I see what they're doing here. When are we getting an EA Overblood remake, Anthony?
Honestly, I'm not
Featuring
sure.
Barry Burton. Like, they actually have to get the rights.
People want to see me stream that on the channel. I definitely will.
No, you don't.
Really? Is it bad?
You're going to be done with that game in like 15 minutes.
Damn.
Because the controls are just bad. And I don't know, man. A
lot of people.
Here's why I hate games like Silent Hill, because there's like 75 doors and they're all locked.
Dude, you see me playing that game? I'm pulling up the map. I'm checking. Like I'm literally sitting. I'm like, guys,
you know
I'm
what
sorry.
One guy said in the chat room.
Boring.
One guy said Resident Evil should have the maps from Silent Hill, and I said no, absolutely not.
Well, the thing is,
that guy's smoking crack.
The thing is I don't think Resident Evil needs a map like Silent Hill because it's not that.
I'll be honest with you,
it's not that intricate.
I never
like,
used the map in Resident Evil for years.
Neither do I, really. No.
For Silent Hill, like you said, you're looking at it every 2 seconds because you're like, where am I going? What am I doing?
It's a whole apartment complex, and then when it goes like under, when everything turns to like, you know, the cage and the floors and everything, you have to go through everything again because it's a different, like, you know, setting now. So now you have to go through all the doors again, do this, do that. And I like it. It's fun. Again, Silent Hill 2 is like, you know, it's one of my favorites for sure. But yeah, it takes time. Like, it's not like Resident Evil where it's like, all right, grab this key, go over here. Now you're going to the next section. It's like, no, you're going to be here for a while. You're going to be in the hospital for a while. So it does take a while to get used to. And this being only my second playthrough of Silent Hill 2 ever. So I'm not very like, you know, I don't memorize everything, but it's still very fun. But yeah, I even told people during that playthrough, I'm like, you're not going to be watching me if you're looking for skill here, because I'm just playing this casually, trying to figure it all out. But people like that too, because it's kind of like I'm going in for the first time. Because even though I beat it before, I don't remember everything because it's been a couple years, and there's a lot to remember. I'd have to play that game like 10 times to play it like I do any old school Resident Evil. You know what I mean? Where it's just like where to go and shit like that. But I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, it's just Silent Hill. Look, I tried again to play it the other night. Silent Hill 2. It's like I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I played the new one, the remake thing.
The HD remaster thing.
And it says use the old voices. I said, whatever, I'm using the new voices. But,
yeah, the old voices, I know they didn't have that for a while, but now they do. But maybe I should have just played the HD version at this point because I'm having like bugs on the legit copy.
You should do it.
But
piss off the whole audience.
Yeah. It's all good though. I mean, as long as I can beat it. But we'll see.
The street games? Maybe.
Oh yeah. The street games are awesome.
NBA Street with Michael Jordan. I remember that one.
Yeah, those are actually really cool. That's the thing. Everything's so streamlined with these sports games. Nothing can be arcadey or fun anymore. It's all got to be
they
like
had that 2K,
realistic. Yeah.
The like Battlegrounds one was that 2K.
Wasn't that on 360?
No.
What was
These games are on like Xbox One and PS4, the new ones.
Oh, okay. It was even after that.
What was that? Courtside? What was that? Not Courtside. What was the one with one of the basketball players looks like a fucking llama because his neck is so long?
Oh man, I'm trying to look it up. Let me see.
Yeah, WWE Battlegrounds, and the other one's what? NBA Playgrounds?
Oh, NBA Playgrounds.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Yeah, that came out in 2017, NBA Playgrounds.
And then the second one came out after that.
Yeah, it's like stuff like that's cool. So I guess they're still kind of putting stuff like that out, but it's like, I don't know. It's not as like we need a new
I missed
NBA
Madden
Jam.
Arcade on 360. That was a good game.
Yeah, a new NBA Jam would be awesome.
Yeah, Microsoft pick up EA.
Yeah, and Troy Baker did do the main voice in Silent Hill too. Well, the re-recordings.
He could stick his NFTs up his butt.
Well, yeah, that's when he was still saturating his voice in the market because he played like everybody in every game.
It's a big deal to put my NFTs out there. And then people got mad. Oh, people are just mad for no reason. It's the Silent Hill. It's the Last of Us 2 haters.
Oh my god, no.
I don't care if he does NFTs or not. What do I give a shit for?
Yeah.
Let's stop bitching about it online.
He's not a bad voice actor. I mean, but I just, if I'm playing Silent Hill 2, I like to just play with the original shit. That's all.
Yeah, you see, he was trying to move in on Silent Hill.
He was for a second.
Dude, imagine if they fire the guy that does Leon's voice and they replace him with Troy Baker. You know how many people would get so mad?
Well, I wonder. Well, that's the thing, though. I wonder if Capcom, because Capcom doesn't hire union people, so I don't know if he's in there with that. Because that's why people were mad that Allison Court didn't come back. But it's like they're not going to get Allison Court.
He'll change his name and come in. He'll change his name to Corey Feldman.
Yeah, Corey. Yeah, exactly. He'll just be like.
That's a joke for the first game. Oh, Jill. Ow! Why did he say, "Oh, Jill"?
And the classic voice acting.
Troy Baker. How does it feel not to have a job now? They killed you in Last of Us.
They killed him. They even killed him in the show. Technically. I don't know if you saw that. He plays a character that gets killed.
Oh, in the show?
He doesn't play an important character, but he makes a cameo, and you see him get killed.
Actually put him in it. Okay, I'm thinking. Wait a minute, they killed Pedro Pascal already?
No. I wouldn't drop something like that. But
yeah, he's in it.
He's in it as someone else, and then it's funny because you get to see.
I think I know he's probably in the Nathan Drake role. Oh,
Right.
you see that? I didn't even watch it. And I got it. Look how predictable that is.
wait,
Because he
the-
looks
the
like
Na-
a fucking slob like that guy did.
Oh well, no, he's not in the Nathan Drake role. So they did something else with that. With what's his name?
Yeah,
Nolan
he
North.
tries to freaking rape Joel.
So,
In the TV
so here's the
show.
thing. You're close because he doesn't do the Nolan North character, but he's like his side guy. And then they got this weird looking dude to play the Nolan North character that we saw him play, in the game. He was definitely done better in the game, but when you see that part of the show, we'll talk about it because I think it was done a lot better in the game because it felt more impactful.
I only saw the first 2 episodes.
Right.
Or
but that's just my, that's just my 2
3.
cents.
It's one. The last one that we saw was when Tess dies in the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, and they make out
and
with her.
they jump out at the end. And my wife likes the show, but we just never went back. And then we have all this shit going on.
Right.
So I gotta watch Melrose Place because we have it. I ripped it years ago during the whole picnic thing. We watched all of 90210 together. But I saw Melrose Place when it was on, but I didn't watch it religiously like friggin' 90210. So we're gonna watch Melrose Place. And we're gonna watch other shows in the meantime. And I gotta download Twisted Metal now when we're done. And she's got Peacock anyway. I could probably just watch it, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to download that.
Twisted Metal.
I'm gonna have to download it.
How easy was that pack that I got you together?
Oh, that was awesome.
You see, you got me one file. I was like, where are the rest? So I said, let me look for this shit. I looked all over the internet.
Well, that's the thing. So that's what they give you, like always on that modded site.
Right.
But yeah, you kind of have to piece stuff together because, they don't put the game in there. So you have to look for that. I had to do the same thing for the Source Next PC version of RE3 that I played with the HD stuff. I had to pull all them together because when I sent it to you, that's why I thought you knew what it was because you showed me the RE2 one of the same modders in your basement like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but that
and
was
I
for
played
GameCube.
it with the Xbox controller. Yeah, but it was the same kind of it was the same team, but they did it for Dolphin and on PC if you have the Source Next PC. So they kind of did it for both. Right. And of course for this now it's just like the Japanese PC version
I had
they
no
use
idea.
or whatever.
It wasn't on my radar at all, but when you sent it to me, I was like, okay, this is awesome. I didn't even expect it. I don't have to wait for it now. Just play it.
And people were asking me in the chat, they're like, oh, does 2 and 3 work? And I'm like, 2 and 3, they've already done 2 and 3. This was the long awaited one, the first game, because people just wanted to see it completely redone. It's the best looking version of 1. So
how did they take the friggin' AVI files and clean those up?
I don't know. Those high res video files have been kicking around for a while, but not all in complete. Like the resolution, man, on there is awesome. Just the way it runs, it's so smooth, and it's
all in 60 FPS too.
60 FPS, you get it in color, all uncut. You get auto aim, which is fucking awesome.
But the game itself is in 60, which is good.
Yeah, it runs really smooth. And I used my Xbox 360 Hyperkin controller, plug that in. It worked right away. So I played it with that.
PS5 controller.
I know, right? What the hell? But yeah, I recommend that. I'm going to be probably streaming Chris at some point tomorrow because I did Jill the other night.
I told everyone you were going to stream all of it in one shot. I said go to his channel. He's going to stream it all night long.
Oh man, I should have did it in one shot to be honest.
I'm kidding. I just said that. I don't know if he's streaming with 1 or 2, but
I usually do that. I like to take chunks of some of the streams and be like, I'm going to just do both playthroughs because they really only take a couple hours each. But
but stretch that out.
Yeah, no, I like to, especially because I had to finish Code Veronica. I had to do one scenario, then I finished Code Veronica.
When?
Yes. Code Veronica's closet.
Well, I'm doing a whole, deep dive series on Code Veronica, like going to review it and stuff because I've really only beaten it twice on the channel, and it's probably my least covered RE game on the channel, right next to 0. So I'm trying to change that a little bit because it deserves more respect. It's a really good game. I was getting achievements like 100 gamer score achievements and shit because I'm playing the 360 version technically. So I never finished it. So like on that version. So it was kind of funny to, just see these achievements pop up like I'm playing it on the 360 back then, you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on that, do a podcast on that, you know, try to make some more content off of Code Veronica, which I've always kind of avoided for no particular reason.
Yeah,
just
but
for
you know
years.
what? People want it, so you're striking while the iron's hot.
Yeah, it's in the discussions of like, you know, what people want, and then obviously like I'm gonna also be doing RE5 as well, some stuff with that. So that'll be cool. You know, it'll be fun to play some stuff.
Did you know, Anthony, that Capcom? This is confirmed. Capcom was purposely holding back Chris and Jill from getting together.
News to me. I never knew. It's so funny. I said something like that in the chat today, or to the chat without saying anything. I was just like, oh yeah, by the way, they're, you know, they were never supposed to be romantically together. Like I just like popped that bubble like right there. I was like, they're. It's like, come on. Like to be honest, the only people that came close is obviously Ada and Leon because they fucking kissed. Like obviously, that's the only thing you can actually say that towards. But nothing like that ever happened with Jill and Chris. You know what I mean? So like it's different. Like with Ada and Leon, I get it because it was set from the beginning, and then it's kind of like a lingering thing. So I understand. But man, it's like, yeah, Chris and Jill they're just partners, man. And I'm not like one of these people. I'm just rooting to see them in the game again. I don't really care about their relationship in terms of like togetherness. Like if they're friends, partners, cool. But that's, you know.
Why was Barry not in the Death Island movie?
Why wasn't Ada? You know, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're both missing as far as a complete reunion. But
fucking bootleg Wesker guy with the jacket.
Because I guess technically that takes place after Revelations 2, maybe. So, you know, I don't know.
Is rocking out.
Rock it out. Barry Burton.
Barry Dreadpool. Resident Dreadpool. You know, I like how he says Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And then in 4, it's like, Resident Evil! Oh! It's like, what the hell is this? It just gets ridiculous.
Now it's just like a normal dude. He's just like, Resident Evil. And it's like, no. Like, that's just not it. Like, they try to do it, but it's like Resident Evil 4.
Sounds like he's throwing up.
Like, well, the original, but now, like, at least that guy.
The original was awesome. They should have kept that guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like they kept changing it. They kept changing the calling cards, and then it was like, Code Veronica is horrible. It's like Resident Evil. It's like what? Like
on
what?
the Dreamcast, it's Wesker saying it, but on PS2 and
on the X version, yeah, anything that's the X, it's like changed. It's like
Resident Evil. Like a sophisticated man is reading this.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a teacher. It's like a teacher as he pushes his glasses forward, like Resident Evil. Like it's like, come on,
Resident Evil, written by.
I actually like the Wesker Resident Evil, like because you don't know it's him until you see him in the game.
Yeah, no, it's a really fun game, Code Veronica. You know, I hated on it years ago just because I wasn't very good at it, and you know, I came around to Code Veronica after
I beat
playing
that game. I bought it. I actually skipped school for that one.
Yeah, like me and Nick
class.
bought it on Dreamcast. You know, I do remember, but I never beat it.
I cut class. I went to the Beeline, just like I did for Twisted Metal 3. I went to White Plains. I went to Toys R Us in White Plains. At the Pavilion, I bought that game. Got on the Beeline, went home and fucking played.
Yeah, no, I like little memories like that connect it, you know, to the first time you picked it up.
February 2000.
I remember seeing those graphics and I was like, holy shit, like this is the next phase.
That's why I wanted the Dreamcast, because in the ad they had Code Veronica and they had Castlevania Resurrection.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm buying this shit. And I got it. And it was beautiful. The Dreamcast is fucking awesome. Shout out to Sega.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember playing that, Crazy Taxi, Mortal Kombat Gold, Mortal Kombat 4, obviously.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it was those are good times. But yeah, I've come around on Code Veronica over the years, playing it. And the only game I still probably haven't come around on because of the mechanics is RE0, because of the inventory shit. But, you know, Code Veronica I'm enjoying through the last, like, you know, 6 or 7 years I've been kind of more appreciating it, so it's good.
Richard says the RE6 voice is the worst. I don't even remember what it is because we haven't played that. I barely played that game. I beat it like twice. I beat it with Leon and Chris. And then me and Frank played the co-op of Leon.
Yeah.
I'm mad they removed the voice title, says The Alchemist. I liked it when the series felt unique for it. David R. says Jill mentions Chris. Oh, wow. I'm not reading that. I wish Death Island was a game. No, you don't. That bootleg Wesker guy? Come on.
It was good, though. It was an entertaining film for the fans,
Mickey Rourke as Wesker. Fucking movie.
I didn't open it yet, but I got the steel.
I got mine downstairs.
Yeah, I got that in. It didn't come the day of release date, but why would I be, why am I shocked? Amazon. But anyway.
I can't believe I got fucked over by Robert Englund. Did you read the chat? Did you see what else I put?
Yeah, I'm pissed too because the steelbook sold out. So joke's on me too because I didn't fucking get it.
What shipped? Oh, the Ninja Turtles I ordered shipped. The Nickelodeon.
Made out of Robert's book.
What? You saw that, right?
I just saw you that last message. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Evil Dead DVD with the
exactly.
Book of the Dead. It was peeling off at Best Buy.
They'll just scream.
Ew. That's
They made the Book of the Dead DVD for Evil Dead when I worked at Best Buy.
Yeah.
And it was in this plastic thing, and this it was supposed to be like the flesh, and it was like rubber, and it was like peeling off.
Ugh.
And it was like turning green and stuff.
Yeah, now people that own it, it's like decaying. It's so funny. Because they weren't thinking like 20 years ahead.
Somebody should bury that shit. And then like when somebody digs up the backyard, they'll find it and be like, what the fuck is this?
They'll be like, oh shit, it's haunted.
It's the Book of the Dead.
The Necronomicon.
The Necrocomic-Con.
the Necro San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Dreadpool have footage there.
I was gonna say, yeah, he'll upload 15 videos tomorrow.
He uploaded more videos. You gotta check him out.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
He's got Vince McMahon.
He posts good content over there.
You see the joke I made there?
Dude, what happened to Vince's eyes? He looks like melted plastic.
Dude, he looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter. He looks like a fucking crab when he takes his glasses off.
Unlike
Dog the Bounty Hunter is just a crab, man.
Oh, man.
Once he pulls the glasses off, he's a crab.
His skin turned into leather from being in the sun all the time.
Slowly going through 360 videos. Awesome.
That's cool, man.
I was able to see. He's sitting down eating.
You can see all around him.
I'm able to see his soda. I saw the receipt with his name on it.
What?
I saw the hot dogs on the floor. I saw all the people walking around. I saw the sky.
I saw his debit card number. I saw
the dust from the umbrella he was sitting under. You could see everything.
It actually has X-ray vision. You could see through people. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Little did he know.
I have more scheduled from Tampa Bay Comic-Con this weekend.
Nice.
Well, thank you, because we can't make it there, so you're making it easier for us to see these things.
He's in Florida too, so he's, he's close to some of that shit. That's cool.
Like I said, we can't go down there, but like his videos bring us there.
Yeah.
So it's good. He's got great content, man. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Man, I'm going to watch those now.
I was going to say, yeah, sign me up.
That's why RWK's not here. He's too busy looking at that.
Yeah. He's downloading it, archiving it.
Like,
hey, he deleted it.
We saw you. I like when people do that. I'm like, no, I read it already.
You can't delete it from my mind.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, RWK, that's what he's doing right now. He's pausing it. He's slow framing it.
Pause and tause.
He's screenshotting
He
it.
took his phone out to record.
Oh no. He'll make copies of it. I don't know.
They have Walgreens printed out.
Oh no.
Bet you visualize that. Not really. Yeah, I'm telling you, all this stuff is nuts. So, I mean, how does it play on the Steam Deck, this game? 30 FPS, 1080p?
Yeah, if I bump everything down and install it on the internal, which I'm going to do tomorrow, it'll probably run decently. I don't know if I'll get 60, but it's
You should
playable.
do 720p 60.
Yeah, I'll try it because it's really limited being on the SD card. I think if I put it on the internal, it's going to run a lot better.
I think Starfield requires an SSD.
I would assume so.
I never heard of these games requiring SSDs, but I guess this is a thing now.
Most of them don't, but I think
yeah, this is in high demand because of the constant warping to shit, I guess, or
join the
flying.
Constellation, Anthony. Come on. Let's talk Starfield.
With Starfield, I think it has to do with the physics. That's what they were saying. But that could also be Magic SSD bullcrap.
Dreadpool,
so
you need to contact that guy Fonz and tell him Anthony will give him $500 to go Starfield. Let's talk Starfield. You know what you should do? Anthony, you should get some of these Xbox guys on the show. And be like, yeah, we'll talk about Xbox. And then when they get on the show and you're live, so I hear you're a big Resident Evil guy.
I thought this was the Xbox convention.
Trap them.
I thought we were ready to talk about Xbox. Xbox, what's that? The guy
I only
hangs up.
have PlayStation.
Well, I guess no show. Look at these Xbox. Oh, man. So, two things before we go. This Beavis and Butthead game only came out in Japan. Virtual Stupidity. It came out on PC here, but it came out only in Japan on PlayStation. And somebody patched it. So I was playing that.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's a good game. I just got to figure out what to do. Then Extreme Ghostbusters was only released in the UK on PlayStation 1. But with this memory card hack, you could select PAL to NTSC and it'll boot it into NTSC.
What?
That's pretty cool.
Have you not been watching the videos?
What?
You don't have to do anything.
That's actually cool because I kind of want to play the Spider-Man 2 UK port because it has the last level that takes place at a certain setting, and I'm not going to say here, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
And you can play that level, and you can see those cutscenes on the UK version, like incomplete. But obviously, like if you try to play it, it's like black and white, and it's warping. Like you can't play it like in.
Yeah, this takes care of that.
What?
And you can play imports with this thing. No,
well, that's. I mean,
even if you have a chip, you can still use it.
Well, maybe that's why I didn't look into it because I have my,
So you
the
have
PS1
what?
that you did.
You had just the little guy.
That's my only like modded machine. That's the PS1.
But which ones do you have? You have.
I have the fat. I have the one that we almost fixed, like the old one, but it stopped. It doesn't read discs anymore. But we got it to turn on, so that's the first edition, and then I have another gray one, and then which is mine from my childhood, and then I have the PS1.
Well, tell me which one that you need it on. I need the serial number and the date, and I can make you one of these cards.
Okay.
And then you pop the card in, and it just works.
I guess I would probably do it for the PS1, considering
the little guy.
The little guy, considering. I mean, I know it could technically already read backup,
because
so maybe
the card needs to be for a specific machine. That's why I have to ask.
Okay. I'll have to think about it then and see which one, because maybe I should apply that towards a console that isn't hacked, because the little guy's hacked, but I just can't. I would only really be using it to maybe obviously boot it on, or change the
Yeah, because mine has a chip on the floor over here, and I can just boot this stuff. But it's fun to just, and this one over here is not hacked. But I just plug this in and I just boot it.
Because if I put in like, you know, that to the little guy and try to boot it up, like let's say a UK copy of or a PAL copy of Spider-Man 2, it'll look black and white and it'll look all fucked up. But if I use that,
you just hit PAL to NTSC and it boots right to NTSC.
Yeah, that's actually really fucking cool.
And this wireless thing, it does PS2 and PS1. So I was using the PS5 controller right here on PlayStation 1.
Cool.
Now, I got the part for the X Station that I screwed up on. The console that's compatible with the X Station is coming today at some point. And then I got to send it in at some point to get fitted. And then that'll be that. I'll have a PlayStation that has an SD card ready to go.
That's cool.
And then I'll do the one digital when it goes on sale. All right. We're going to wrap it up. I want to thank you all for watching. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. These guys got to... Well, this guy's got to go to work tomorrow. Or you got to... You know what? I forget that you're kind of free for a couple more weeks.
In a manner of speaking. Not really.
Well, I mean, you know, you don't have to really, really wake up early, but
yeah,
you get some leeway. I keep forgetting that.
I'm trying to sleep as much as I can now before it's too late.
I actually have to get a lot of sleep tonight because tomorrow, Friday, is going to be a long day, man.
This is going to be a hell of a weekend, I think, for both of us. So,
well,
we'll see.
I will catch you guys later, and I'll catch everybody in the chat room later. Check out Dreadpool's channel. Check out Back from the Dead's channel. Check out Anthony's channel. Check out Jesus' channel. And I will catch y'all later. Richard, congratulations. You need help? I'm still going to be awake for a little bit. Maybe I'll stream again in a little bit. I don't know. Anthony, if you're still awake, maybe I'll show you the PS1.
Gotcha.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'll catch you guys later.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
These guys, they always leave. What a